Hey, hello everyone. I am PyroFalkon without a face cam today, and this is Lobotomy Corporation. This is an older title that I completely missed when it came out about 6 years ago or 7 years ago. I forget if it was 2016 or 2017. And it is a 2D side-scrolling base builder with a phenomenal soundtrack where you are the manager of a government facility studying abnormalities. Some sort of weird, creepy creatures and things. So I'm going to get started with this immediately. I love these kinds of 2D buildy... Uh-oh. Oscar0303. It feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. Alright. Hello, X. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace, so please have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. Have you ever met with an AI with such a suave name? Well, Angela is the name of an old romantic interest, so I don't know whether I like that or not. I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI, am I wrong? However, there is a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I cannot take a step outside of this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. I'm already getting vibes of... this is not good. Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. Lastly, my face is picturesque of the person who had the most beautiful smile. Ah, don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth. Oh, great, thanks. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. That's probably true because of trying to appeal to an audience, what with being a game and such. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I am the best in a majority of work fields. I am able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. I'm certain many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame. Well, enough with introductions. Is there anything that you would like to know? Could you inform me about the company, I guess? That is not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. Your world is constantly growing and the demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. All conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world further. In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon the mysterious beings whom we dubbed abnormalities. Then we figured out that energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. I don't like all the air quotes you're doing. To isolate them in a controlled environment, and then to harvest energy from them. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. Once you are fully placed into the role as the manager, you will be able to access all current information on the abnormalities from the encyclopedia. It is very important that you know and understand these beings well to be successful in your position. For now, the encyclopedia's pages lay blank, but it will be filled out little by little. Don't concern yourself too much with it. It is the task of your subordinates to pen it. You have joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting processes. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon, compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I was gonna say, what? I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing it on my own, so someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control of each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Naturally, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. Well then, shall we greet her now? An identical twin. You can hear the rush footsteps from behind. Manager, manager! I arrived just on time, didn't I? The time is only about 1 minute late. Well, I guess it still counts as on time. Congratulations on joining Lobotomy Corporation, manager. I do not wish to disturb this touching moment, Malkuth, but every second counts in Lobotomy Corporation. Please make your introduction as brief as possible and go prepare for the meeting. Seems Miss Angela isn't in a good mood today. But hey, at least the other Sephiroth are looking forward to meeting you. Sephiroth? AIs, maybe? Well, maybe not all of them. Where are my manners? My name is Malkuth. I'm in charge of the control team. Since we're on that face immediately sets my hackles up. Since we're on the control team, we have a great deal of responsibility. I'll try my best to help you by improving the basic functions of this facility, manager. I'm sure you're a bit nervous right now. It takes a bit of time to get used to things around here. I know from experience. But don't worry, I'll be sure to help you. I am, not exactly the best at everything. I used to be a problem Sephira, you know. I would sew buttons onto a shirt in the wrong direction or add salt instead of sugar to food. But still, you can do it. Just like I managed to, I'm sure you will succeed, manager. I'll give you an easy task since it's your first day here. I wish you the best of luck. I can't take it anymore! Manager, you're in there, right? I have to get out of here, please! I know you're capable of it! You're the manager! You're not the same as the rest of us! You can do anything! Why do you want to quit? Don't you like working here in the control team? Every day here is a delight for me. It's so horrible, I can't take it anymore! I'll go insane! Nothing here is normal! Do you really think you can't handle it? Please! I don't want to be here! Just let me out of here, please! Manager, even though you're the head of this facility, that employee belongs to my department, so I believe I can take care of this. Let me handle this, please. Okay, sure. This'll probably not turn out violently. Thanks for acknowledging my position. Please don't be alarmed. These kinds of things happen quite often. Oh, right, it must be the first time you've seen something like this. Usually Miss Angela or I handle this kind of stuff. It's just a tiny hiccup. Nothing for you to worry about. No, please, manager, please! Manager, please make sure to remember that your primary goal is harvesting energy from abnormalities. In order to harvest energy, you need to work on them. It is the most basic yet important task we have here at the corporation. Please don't let me down. I know you can do it. Complete 3 work processes with abnormalities. Okay. Each day you need to expand 1 department. Ready to open up the control department. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't have any other choice here. So, I ran through the tutorial, which was good for teaching me how the basic controls work, but not, like, the insanity that's about to follow, so gonna go ahead and hire a couple people and... Oops. No. I will hire you. I'm just gonna hire 3 people real quick, regardless of their skills and talents, just to get started. So here's our little facility, and our main people are working here in the main room. That's where they go to take breaks. We have Cheery Newbie, Bright Newbie, and Indecent Newbie? Indecisive Newbie. And then we have the... I'm not sure what this room is. And then here's our hallway. And we'll be building our facility as we go. But right now we have to check out Oscar 0303 over here. We have no information about them. We need to do work on them to figure it out. So I'm just going to send one of our newbies en route now. And I don't know who Purple Hair Girl is. There were 2 of them running around the tutorial land too, and I wasn't quite sure what the... Yeah, there's Epsilon 1. I don't know who these guys are, unless they're just part of the control team and they're just checking over things. So, what you do is you just send your agents over to experiment on the abnormalities, which they probably don't want this, but they apparently don't have a choice, because we must harvest energy, you know, to power the world or something. To be willing to bear pain is half the atonement. Okay. Alright, so we got some energy from them. That's what these green boxes on the left are, and these boxes in the top right, and the boxes over here to the left. So this top right box is the total number of things we have. And we can spend those to get more information about the abnormality. So we don't have any basic information yet. I have 7 boxes. I would need 8 to unlock the basic information. But instead of doing that, I'm going to open up their work preferences. So there are 4 types of work you can do on abnormalities: instinct, insight, attachment, and repression. And until you know what they prefer, certain types of work may piss them off. Others may actually make them happy. So I want to unlock these first to see what they prefer and what they like. And I guess this means they like insight and attachment. So we'll do attachment work this time. And your agents will go crazy as they do this kind of work, so it's important to cycle them in and out. You don't want the same agent doing the same work to the same anomaly over and over and over, because it will drive them literally insane. So after they do their job, they come back to the main room where they're getting breaks and restoring their energies. You can also zoom in and see what they say, but it's pretty quick. The text is pretty quick. This is a South Korean game, and I believe the translation, the language barrier, is part of it. But all these little, like, numbers and texts are not super necessary. The news you have been waiting for has finally arrived. All the energy we need has been collected for the day. Any energy you collect from now on will be extra and makes our company even more prosperous. Well, that's good, because we've done 2 bits of work. Let's do some insight work next, because, again, that says high, which I think is good. So we'll use our number 3 person. Well, our first 2 are resting. So we can complete the workday, but we can keep going. I think there's a clock? Maybe? But I also... the tutorial didn't cover what happens when you keep working after the end of the day, so I'm just going to keep going. And besides, our mission was to do 3 works, so we may as well keep doing that. Hello, everyone in the chat. Raphael, Ginergy, Bone the Cat, Ledge, and Lakebane. Lakebane says, I have this game, played the tutorial, and haven't touched it since. Seemed interesting, I just don't have the drive to play it. I understand that. I also have owned this game for over a year, and it just kept slipping down the priority list, but I finally have an opening in the schedule for it. So, we have collected more. It didn't seem to work here. Now, every time you work on a creature, you're filling this red bar up here, and that can cause a meltdown, make them escape, and start fighting people. So we don't want that. We want to stop the workday before everything goes completely bananas. But we did get 16 total boxes, so we can spend that on unlocking basic information. And now we have the name of the creature. The name of the creature is One Sin and Hundreds of Good Deeds. Okay. All of these stats mean something. I'm not going to be tutorial guy and explain everything. But it's just good to have this information here. And then I'm going to unlock the managerial guidelines. One sin and hundreds of good deeds will restore the employee's mental state when the work result is good. Oh, so they make our people more sane, provided that the agent actually does well. Victor, who received this benediction, commented that it felt refreshing. After the maximum number of PE boxes was produced with one sin and hundreds of good deeds, it restored the mental health of every employee in the department. Wow. Wow, he's pretty good. This is fantastic. And so the last thing we need to unlock is escape information, but I have no boxes left. We can also craft suits and weapons to fight back in case he gets angry and tries to escape. But it's fine. He's a pretty low-maintenance monster. Abnormality, so I like him. But there's no reason to continue the workday, because we don't want to fill up this bar completely, and we've completed our mission. There's nothing more to do. So we will complete our report. So each of our managers have done some work. Their stats go up because they did work. You can see, for example, Rin, again, I think the text is really kind of not great because of resolutions and crap, the technical details. But the point is, Rin here at the top has gained 2 hit points. Lamergus has gained speed and success chance of work. And Igori has gained some sanity points. So they've all gained a few skills but have not been promoted because they are not that good. But luckily we had a 100% survival rate. So things are looking up at Lobotomy Corporation. Everything is going fine. And that's because I am a good manager. I'm a professional manager. And it seems I have a choice about which creature to take now. If I didn't have the 30-second YouTube delay, I would ask for input. But, I mean, it's pretty arbitrary. Somewhere in the distance you can hear seagulls. She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener? This is a recording of the day we must never forget. Well, the centermost one sounds really intriguing and sad. She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. That is a very poetic line. That's so intriguing, I have to take it. So we'll see what that abnormality is, too. Face the fear, build the future. That is the motto of our founder, the one whom we refer to as A. Tell me, if you had to choose one, what part of the motto do you prefer? Face the fear? No, build the future. Well, shit. As always, I relate it to the book and the channel. I do want to build the future of both. But the first thing I have to do is face the fear of, like, the inadequacies. Wow, I didn't think I'd get deep in friggin' Lobotomy Corporation, but, like, you know, I haven't written my book at all this year, and it's been for a variety of reasons, but, like, that's part of it. The fear of success or the fear of rejection. Like, 1,000 fears go through my head, which paralyzes me from getting any work done. So, yeah, I'd love to face the fear. We are the first humans of this world to discover abnormalities. Of course, with the exclusion of myself, as I do not exactly belong to humanity. How should I put it? We are pioneering an entirely new world in a brand new field of study. The discoveries we have made thus far are merely the tip of the iceberg. Abnormalities have been among us since the beginning. However, we have only just found their essence, their strange nature. We confronted them for the first time. And we faced fear itself. They were fundamentally an incarnation of fear. There was a bit of a confusion last time, wasn't there? Usually I am in charge of the security of your office. However, it seems that I have failed to pay close enough attention to the Sephiroth meeting room. I heard that a control team employee has resigned from the corporation. We're gonna find chunks of him in the river, aren't we? Good job. What? You do know what it means to resign here in the company, don't you? I'll take that as a no. I do sometimes miscalculate what information I should deliver to you, and what I shouldn't. Some aspects of our company that I considered natural and obvious may come as quite a shock to you. We have a variety of roles here. It's like a well-structured play. Every actor has a role, and they must be faithful to their part without any error, synergizing with each other. Now imagine that one of the actors decides to leave the stage because they didn't like their role. The actor should have played their predetermined part at the predetermined timing before making their exit stage left. But to leave the stage without fulfilling their part means that the life of the role and its actor are finished. That is what we mean when we say someone resigns. Great job, manager! You did exactly what I asked of you. I knew you could do it. You'll never guess how much I rooted for you back there. As for me, the day went all right. We covered a joint emergency protocol drill for my team. Not a single dropout or injury. Everyone did a good job. Not to say that it was perfect, though. By the way, manager, have you seen something creepier than the abnormalities? Yeah, you guys are kind of creepy. Those entities that wander from the facility unable to be contained. And sometimes they manifest themselves in the corridors. The drills do no good when you encounter them since we don't have enough data on them, so we always have to stay alert. No matter how meticulous our plan is, we can't control the unknown. Sometimes, when I encounter them, I get a strange feeling. It's not like fear or anything, some other sensation. Strange, isn't it? I feel nauseous, like something within me is palpitating out of control, and it feels like I'm no longer myself. How could I describe it? Like something's wriggling inside me. Do you have a tadpole that went into your eye socket and is eating your brain? You can get some good powers from those. Little by little. Your job isn't just to keep the abnormalities in control. You need to make sure they're happy so they produce as many PE boxes as they can. Please work hard on this. Everything else should be secondary to that objective. Complete 4 work processes with a good result. Okay. And so I still can't do these 3, so I guess I'll expand the control team. Good day, manager. Would you like to expand the control department? I have no choice. I can see why Ledge does not like the theming of this game, since this deals with what is functionally slavery and exploitation. And then when the monsters inevitably rebel, they are the ones determined to be the bad guys. So even though they're just trying to get out of a terrible situation. So I get it. Alright, now we can do some research. Oh, this is interesting. Wow, I'm researching basic functions of the UI. So if I do this, I can go double game speed. If I do this, we can make them work in other departments, but we don't have any other departments yet. Assembly summons. Recall scattered agents to their home department's main room. So that's the one I like, because I can quickly just call everyone back if I have an emergency. I don't need to double the speed. If anything, since I'm still learning the game, I need to kind of take it a little slow. So we'll take assembly summons. Alright, that'll unlock a new button for us. And yeah, let's hire a 4th person. Since we're gonna have 2 people to two abnormalities to deal with. So we have just hired Hoon. So here's our all-star crack team of agents. And let's go. The reason I absolutely loathe this game is the culmination of 2 specific individuals and their obsessions with it. Oh, that sucks. I feel you on that. Like, I have the same opinion with Undertale, that the general community has sort of ruined my love of... or not even my love, like, I haven't even wanted to check out Undertale because the community was so militant about Undertale that it just robbed me of any of my interest in the game. So I totally understand where you're coming from with that. That's unfortunate. Well, you know me. There's only one game I'm really obsessed with, and really it's the purple-haired kitty girl who's making me obsessed with it. Alright, let's do some work. So we already have information on 1 sin and 100 whatevers, 100 good deeds. We know that they really love attachment work. So we're going to send an agent to here. We'll send agent 1 there. And now we have to study Oscar 0112. We'll send an instinct over there. And it's... what's her name? Shit, the name that jumped to mind was Norman Reedus, but it's not. Fuck. From Psycho? The mom who's dead? From Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho? I forget the name of the mom. Anyway, so our Lamachurus was immediately nervous about this situation. Oh, and Lamachurus is taking damage. Being unable to bear the stories Oscar 0112 recounts, the floor and walls of the containment unit have cracked here and there. Oh, God! Okay, this is probably fine. Okay, well, this worked over here. So he's happy. So we're going to send agent number 3 to do more attachment work. And now we have enough boxes. Oh, we have 9 boxes. Okay. So the boxes that are, as it says, unique PE boxes, obviously can't be shared. They're unique. But I can use this to craft weapons if I need to. So we're going to manufacture... oh, God. I need 15 boxes to manufacture a weapon and 10 boxes to manufacture a suit. Oh, gosh. All right. Well, we'll save up for that because we need gear. Okay. So Oscar 0112 was not pleased. She had a neutral mood. We had what is that? 9 positive interactions and 5 negative interactions. So we're going to try a different type of work. We'll try insight work with agent number 4. And with our 9 boxes... Okay, so for her, we get... her costs are higher. So I'll still spend the boxes on this. This seems like the most useful piece of information. Okay, so instinct and insight are all common, so that's not good or bad, I guess. I'll just keep going here. Okay, now, so what's going on here is when you work too much on the same abnormality, they get pissed off, and you need to send an agent in to try to kind of calm them down while before this timer hits 0. So I'm going to send agent number 2 over here, because agent number 2 is a little upset after dealing with the other person, but she needs to hurry up before that timer hits 0 or we've got a problem. And it looks like here we have more negative moodlets than positive moodlets. So Hoon is not doing great. Her stories are poisonous things. They infiltrate all those who surround and listen, leading them into an unbearable world. I think we all know someone like that, who only speaks about negative things and is sort of a drain on resources. I have... Oscar0112 doesn't need to look at Hoon. They'll look at her once she begins storytelling anyhow. I have personally been accused of that, but as I've gotten older and tried to communicate better, I've always tried to put context on negative things. Because for me, I always try to find some goddamn answers rather than being a total wet blanket. Okay, so that worked. So 1 sin and hundreds of good deeds is calmed down. Now we have 28 boxes. So we're going to manufacture 1 weapon and 1 armor. And let's see. I also need a 4th good result. So we'll go ahead and do another attachment with... we'll use agent number 1. Now over here, Oscar0112 gave me 8 more boxes. That's helpful because I can buy up the other lists. So it looks like Oscar0112 also likes attachment work. Okay. Well, agent number 2, go to it. All we need is 4 total successes, which we are getting. So this is cool that they don't have time limits here. So you can just kind of sit here and grind out boxes, but I guess the downside is the more that you do, the more you're going to piss them off until the point where you might not be able to control the situation when they all rise up in rebellion at the same time. So right now, I'm more concerned about just getting information on Oscar0112 before we call an end to the workday. And this is where I can see having double speed would help, because at single speed, once you know what you have finished, it moves just a little slowly, but it's not too bad. Hello, Crowbeak. Thank you for joining the stream. And you as well, Judah. Been a while since I've seen you, Judah. Glad to see you're back. And so I really am enjoying this. I wish I had played it sooner. It's got an interesting vibe for its gameplay loop. Yeah, she liked that. Cool. Okay. So she's at 11 boxes. I would need 1 more box to unlock basic information. But we can do that on workday 3. I don't want to hang around here any more than I need to. So, you know what? I think we'll just call the day, and Oscar0112 will just be referred to as such for a little bit longer. I'm happy with this. We had no promotions, but all of our people survived, of course. Everyone gained stats. We cleared our mission. I think that worked pretty well. That's all we need to do. I've got a handle on this. I can manage with the best of them. All right, we have 3 more options. That one's round. Life is only granted to those who hold no fear of death. It's a good day. Are you still shy today? Dude, your little angel is gnawing on our colleague's finger. Wow, the center one is just full of positivity. The one on the left is dark and edgy. The one on the right, I don't know what's going on with them. And I also don't... I'm curious why the room is round. So... Hello, Veselin. Thank you for joining the stream. For the sake of variety and trying to figure out why the room is round, I'm going to pick Delta 02107, and we'll see what's going on with that. Greetings, Manager. It marks 3 days now that you have worked here. The number 3 is a mysterious one. In age-old fables, it is common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. Sadly, I am not a mage or billionaire that can grant your wishes. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There were many aspirations. Common among them was the seeking of some kind of growth. To lead the company to prosperity, to achieve spiritual maturity, you name it. Each wanted to flower in a different way. Which of those 2 would you want? I wish to mature my spirit, because that kind of goes along with the first option. Because if I could mature my spirit, then it could also mean I would formulate my opinions, wants, and desires better and actually accomplish my life goals. I don't want to be stuck as teenage Pyro, who didn't know how to get a handle on his emotions, or even my 20s Pyro. I want to continue to mature my spirit. Fuck the company. Come to think of it, there was another manager who gave me such an answer. As you know, spiritual is a rather obsolete term in today's world. So I asked them for the definition of spirit. Then that manager told me... Well, I unfortunately do not recall the details of that conversation. You're an AI. You shouldn't be able to not recall something. Even an AI cannot store every bit of data. Oh, okay. Unnecessary information should be deleted for smooth operation. So you may be asking yourself if your predecessors managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what happened to the others is not important after all. MP Foz1234, you are new, says, the round room means it was created by someone who helped fund the game. Oh, that's rad. That's really cool. Like a Kickstarter benefit or whatever. I do promise to cheer you on for the journey to your final goal, though. You did it again, and you did it flawlessly, too. I myself have a lot of work to do. If you look at my notebook, my to-do list is always so full, but I know I can get through it. I should do my best like I always have. I know I'm slower than the others. I always have to check my list or I'll miss something important. That's why I have this notebook with me all the time. Can't leave any mistakes, you know? I've been carrying... Conspiracy theory, the scene was deleted. Yeah, there's something about this company. I can't quite put my finger on it, but maybe I shouldn't fully trust the AIs. What a shock. I've been carrying it for so long that it's almost worn out. It's been with me ever since I began working here as the Sephiroth of the control team. I know Lady Angela worries about me from time to time, but I've got everything under control. Do you? I feel like this is the kind of life I've been yearning for ever since a long, long time ago. Maybe even before I was capable of thinking. It feels as if I've wished for the same thing before in some other place that wasn't the control team. Malkuth, please finish the report I requested by the end of today. Sure thing, boss. I've got it right here on my list. I'll have it turned in by the end of the day. Well, I should get going now. It's a pleasure talking to you, Manager. The AIs here, they're all unstable, with the exception of me. It's especially bad for Malkuth. You've noticed, haven't you? I can't complain, though. It only makes it easier for me to control her. Okay. As you may know, our facility isn't really the most stable thing. We are only able to keep the abnormalities contained thanks to the Klip-Hoth deterrence, which we briefly adjust down just before the workday begins. But this deterrence becomes unstable as time goes on, and eventually some abnormalities may undergo a meltdown. That's what that thing is in the top left corner, the meter that we're trying to keep under control. Complete 8 work processes and containment units. That's it, just 8. Doesn't even have to be good or bad. Good day, Manager. Would you like to expand the control department? Again, no choice since the other 3 are blocked. But that's fine. We can get ourselves a new employee. So every time we finish a mission, we get something called LOB, and I'm still not fully sure what that stands for. But those are basically our research or hiring points. It's our currency. I'm going to go with the game speed acceleration. Now that we know what that is. So here, you see that we have 5 LOB points. So we are going to hire a person that costs 1. We can spend LOBs to increase their stats before they even join. Or we can customize their appearance. That costs money too, LOBs. But I don't care. We're just going to hire a bunch of rookies. Welcome to the team, Mackie. We've got 3 abnormalities, one of whom we should be able to get their information pretty quick. So our 1 sin and hundreds of good deeds is good for just grinding, I guess. So we're going to send attachment work there. And we're going to send attachment work to Oscar0112. And we have our new one, Delta02107, which is a cute little puppy. No way that could go fucking wrong. We'll send an instinct. Agent number 3 is en route. Lobotomy operator points, large orange points, limber orangutan points. I kind of hope it's not point. Well, oh, actually, yeah, lobotomy points make sense. LOB. Yeah, maybe that is it. I don't friggin' know. Wow, that is a long trip for poor cheery newbie here. Igori. Igori is nervous immediately. Oh, and is taking some severe damage immediately from that work order. But, well, apparently the puppy has calmed down. We're probably fine. It's probably not going to eat anyone's necks. Can I move someone? Okay, I'm going to grab Rin here. We're going to station them over on this room. Because I want them there as an emergency option. I didn't see what she said, but we have a bunch of neutral faces. Okay, so now I can get information on this one. Her name is just Old Lady. Okay. When an abnormality other than Old Lady was worked with, the Quip Hoth counter lowered. Huh. Okay. When the Quip Hoth counter reached 0, black shapes formed inside the containment unit. We've decided to dub these shapes Solitude based on the condition in which they form. The Quip Hoth counter, by the way, is like how many times you can work with them in a day. When the Solitude piled up, it stuck to Maximin when they entered the containment unit. And that's as much as I can get on information for them. Alright. Well, we've now unlocked everything on 1 sin and hundreds of good deeds, and it is a non-escaping entity, so if it melts down, it'll start attacking, I think. Or it means it'll just never leave, which is strange, but okay. Probably nice to have one creature that we can guarantee that we can get boxes from without any problems. I'm going to go one more time with that, because that way we can get enough boxes to get a second weapon. Alright, puppy. Oh, yeah. Let's get information here. Oh, someone's in trouble. The puppy is upset. Okay, so Rin, I need you over here. Wait. Cancel that order. I accidentally said do attachment. Do instinct. There we go. Puppy is apparently easily pissed off, so we need to kind of watch out for that. And Old Lady needs another attachment thing, so we can keep getting boxes on her. This is a good... I like this. This is the gameplay loop that sticks with me. It's nice and slow and... but could also be frantic. I like the style of it. It's very nice. Oh gosh, I need more boxes. Thought I had enough there. Oh, that explains, actually, why there's an X on one sin and hundreds of good deeds counter. If they never escape, then we can just work them to death and keep harvesting boxes from them. Okay, so that's... So he's definitely our default if we just need to fill some meters up. The puppy won't eat next, it's gonna eat fingies. Because that little angel of yours keeps biting at our fingers. Oh yeah, that's right! Okay, well, we've got enough to unlock... Yes, work speed, or, observation level 1. So instinct is definitely the way to go on this one. And this time I'm going to harvest boxes just to unlock its basic information, rather than worrying about, the other things at the moment. Okay, so Rin is not recovering while we are here, and that's fine. I still like having someone stationed out here in this room, or maybe even the hallway, so they can respond immediately if Delta 02107 decides to get upset. Whereas over here with Old Lady, we're actually doing fine with her. When the Solitude piled up is stuck to Maximin when they entered the containment unit, Alex had to deal with continuous white damage until the Solitude eventually fell off. Until it was gone, they could not move or do any work. So it's almost like the Solitude is infectious. It's literally infectious Solitude. That shuts you down and makes you not want to function at all. Wow, that's... okay, Puppy is upset. We're gonna... I'm gonna take the risk and try them anyway. Anyone but Rin. Looks like Agori is at maximum stats. Hoon has 0 health left. So, I need to find Hoon. Is there a way I can pull up, like, a list of my people? It doesn't seem so. Oh, they're 8. Yeah. Yeah, so Hoon's pretty damaged, but they're healing while they're in the break room, so it's fine. Can I see Hoon's current hit points? Doesn't see... Oh, God. Alright, yep, okay. Finish that quick. Or is that what we're doing now? I guess that's what we're doing now. Puppy gets upset real easily. And the mission is, oh, works completed with containment units under meltdown. Okay. So it wasn't just 8 work processes, it was they've got to be upset. I mean, I could grind that out, but I don't think it's a good idea. Now it's under meltdown. So I'm going to send Rin back in there as soon as the timer expires, and then I'm just going to move on with the workday rather than... like grinding out all 8 of those, because that would take a while. But now that we have 14 boxes, let's get information on the name. Its name is Papode? Alright. Sure it is. Well, now we have observation level 2, so at least we're getting somewhere. And once we finish this, we can get some, managerial... Oof. Rin has died, manager, but please complete your duty. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have sent him in there with only 11 hit points. You know, it's probably fine. Yeah, he'll be alright. Okay, so with the 9 boxes, we can do at least the first 2 managerial guidelines. Papodi was instinct work the most. Please don't do work other than instinct with him, or else the Quip-Hoth counter has a medium probability of lowering. When the work result was bad, the Quip-Hoth counter decreased. Okay, got it. Stick with instinct and try to succeed. Otherwise, he gets very upset. Also, his good outcome is 10 to 12 good 10 to 12 positive work interactions, which is a pretty high bar. Okay. You know what? It's fine. I mean, deaths happen in every workplace. It's not a big deal. We're going to say Rin was my least favorite anyway. There is a shortcut in the pause menu where you can just rewind time to the last day if you want to retry it. But that seems a little cheaty to me. Like, because you could experiment with seeing what a particular abnormality likes, and then rewind time and then only do that one, which is, well, it's a save scum. I kind of like this. Anyway, it's fine. We'll just replace Rin tomorrow. We had a B ranking because we had a death, but it's probably fine. Puppy desires more fingers. Puppy can have, like, 10 fingers now. Eventually, intellect loses all meaning as they forget how to exist. Save us now and forevermore, the truth shall set us free. This bracelet shall not forgive those who hold greed in their hearts, thus it must only be worn by those in true need. Huh. Well, for the sake of ruin, I better not pick that one. Truth shall set us free. That sounds interesting. We'll go with Tango 0990. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Lakebane. I just saw that you had a reaction to that. Yeah, I'll hold at that selection screen for a little bit longer from now on. Do you take pride in what you do here? If not, this recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, the rate of energy output has increased by 13%. If you still don't feel the significance of this figure, then let me add that that's a record-breaking percentage. How do you feel? Yeah, I can take pride in that. Ever since you began working here, the company has been taking strides in improvement. This means you are performing your role well. This shows that there should only be good news to come. A machine such as myself doesn't flatter easily. It is good to know that you're happy with your work. I remember your face the very first time you came here. You were so withdrawn, face all gray and grim. You were all nervous about my presence. Don't worry, it's okay for you to be happy now. Today's a rather special day. Do you see that bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass. Shall we toast? Ah, today's occasion is not something as monumental as someone's birthday or the company's day of founding. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. That's a good reason to celebrate! In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you this just in case you were unexpectedly shocked by the news. They had known the risks from the beginning. The company grows, fertilized by their sacrifices. It's as simple as that. I am sure they would have felt proud of themselves as they took their final breath. Accepting their deaths with equanimity, ooh, I don't know that word, would be the greatest respect you can pay them. That is why I popped this bottle of champagne I've kept for so long. 3 cheers for the deceased, in memoriam of their noble sacrifices. Okay. Allow me to I don't like champagne, but why not? Allow me to give you a small bit of advice. To properly drink a glass of champagne, one should gently hold the lower stem of the glass, and then take it in lightly, savoring the bubbles. Perfect, just like that. Okay. We're going to expand the control team now. I guess this means we're hiring 2 people? Hello, dude, on the internet. Thank you for joining the stream. Got into Lobotomy Corporation 3 days ago. Awesome. I've just got into it today, pretty much. Miho. So we've got enough points that I'm going to start her at level 2 across the board. Just so we have someone a little stronger to work with. And then on the ego list, this is where you can equip people with different weapons and things. We're going to equip... Well, so the problem with equipping them with stuff is that, and again, it might be hard to see the text here because of the font because of technical issues. But if we give them this suit that we harvested or manufactured from One Sin, they have better defense against red, white, and purple damage. Wait, I think that's called black damage. Red, white, and black damage. The blue is called pale damage, and they are more vulnerable to it. Right now, I don't think we have any creatures that do pale damage, so it's not a bad thing to have this. But we have to make sure that the new SCPs, the new abnormalities, don't cause hail damage. For now, I'm going to leave everyone unequipped, but I do need to grind on one sin to get more equipment because we only have 2 sets, and we need more. Alright, let's do this. So, our mission... Oh my god, that is per day. Works completed with containment units under meltdown, and it's down to 0 of 8. Oh boy. Okay, well, damn. Alright, well, let's roll with this. So, newbie, Miho, you head down to the dog. Agent number 1, you can head to attachment and start grinding more on one sin. We need more information on old lady, so we'll send agent number 2 there. And agent number 3 can start doing instinct on... Wait, what was that? Order usage? Usage. That's something new. I'm not sure what that means. But we'll head down there and, I guess, start looking into... Oh, it's a book. I see. It's a book with a whole bunch of terrible writing on it. So we're sending someone down there to use the book. That probably will go fine. Remember to check the details on weapons and suits. Some have hidden effects. Oh, that I did not know. I will do that. Okay, so I guess we did what we needed to on the book. Okay, so this is an object. An ancient-looking religious book that rests on top of a skinny lectern. Its numerous pages are written on old parchment. The employee who reads this book will experience an increase in prudence. It didn't seem to cause any damage, so... Alright, we'll send Maki over there to use it, too. And old lady has gotten some boxes. Let's get escape information. Old lady is a non-escaping entity with a maximum counter of 4. Okay, so we've got her fully researched, and I can make just a straight-up revolver, apparently, and also a suit. The suit is not really all that good. It's weak to red and pale damage, but slightly stronger to white and black damage. So the gun emits white damage. Here, this thing is white damage also, but it's also 5 to 7 with a short range. I see. So that would be for a meleeer. And then old lady's weapon is a long range weapon, but also does white damage. This is cool. Okay. Wow, you gotta keep everyone in mind. I'm sorry. The thing is called Skin Prophecy? Is the book written on skin? Okay, we're going to keep researching that then. We're going to keep working on the doggo. More instinct, please. And we need 2 more points to get the escape information. 6 more total points to get the managerial guidelines also. So I suppose we do just need to keep harvesting one sin so we can keep getting equipment from them. If we can keep a maximum of 5. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's any sort of maintenance. Uh-oh. Someone get down there now! Hurry! Maki, go! Oh. I can see their information, too. Huh. Alright, Maki, you gotta hurry the hell up. We gotta get some rollerblades for you all or something. Alright. Alright, thanks, Maki. I guess that worked. That gave me a point on the meltdown thing, at least. Alright. Well, keep harvesting one sin. And keep getting the puppo to be researched. I mean, this is all we need to do. Oh, God. Okay, so there's the solitude. So when the Solitude piled up is stuck to maximum when they enter the containment unit. They had to deal with the continuous white damage until the Solitude fell off. Until it was gone, they could not move or do any work. So what we need to do... So when there's Solitude, we need to get someone who's wearing a suit that's resistant to white damage until this goes away. So for now, I'm not going to send anyone else into Old Lady's encampment. Or containment unit. We need to get someone wearing some white defensive gear in order to do that. God, I love this game. Yeah, man, I'm really a little bummed out at myself for not playing this sooner. This is kind of up my alley. I mean, I'm just going to keep grinding on one sin here until we've got what we need. Oh, and yeah, my people are starting to gain skill. Lamarcurus is now level 2 in Insight and Attachment. So, it doesn't seem to matter because one sin... As long as we do attachment work, one sin is happy with it, regardless of our level. Oh, someone's in trouble. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who is that? That's Mackie. Alright. Go back in. So far, there does not seem to be any downsides. Its believer prayed that its sanctity would last forever by binding the tome in human skin. Okay, it is a skin book. That's fine. The book can be read until one's prudence reaches its limit. Those who open the book will be enlightened to unimaginable truths. The ones who have mastered the truths will be called by the prophets. This call cannot be denied. The more one reads, the more they will become vulnerable to white damage. Ooh, interesting. So, Mackie, who is now becoming more and more vulnerable to white damage, which is that symbol, needs to definitely stay away from Old Lady, or she's gonna have some problems. And you can keep reading the book until Prudence is at max level, which I guess is 5. So, okay. Yeah, I'm getting this. This is great, man. Oh, I really like this game. Hello, some random nerd who says let's go. Thank you for joining the stream. Alright, we've got enough boxes on our puppy that we can get more information. When Pipide escaped, it voluntarily returned to its unit after attacking an employee and taking from their corpse. I assume that's fingers. Okay, so it is strong against white damage, weak to red, very weak to pale, and normal damage from black damage. We can get a paw weapon that inflicts red damage, and an ego suit that is weak to pale and white, but strong to red and black. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, so... Wait, can I only have so many weapons in total? That doesn't make sense. Alright, I don't think that's correct. I think I can have as much as I want. Yeah, these numbers aren't changing. Okay, so we have gear that is strong to everything but pale. And then this is strong to 2, weak to pale. And then for Old Lady, it's strong to white and black, but weak to red and pale. So really, the gear I can get from everyone right now is roughly the same. So I am going to keep harvesting one sin, because one sin seems to be the easiest to get along with here. And then the book gave me a level 4 observation. Save us now and forevermore, the truth shall set us free. Any employee who panics after reading this book will perish immediately. Oh, my God, Mackie. Okay, maybe reading it constantly was not a good idea. Hey, read it again. So, Mackie needs to remain calm forever, and also not get into any situation where they can, where they can take white damage. Alright, Mackie, head on back home. This is fine. This is totally, totally fine. Everything is fine. Let's see. Alright, so we're gonna speed up time. Yeah, we'll go triple speed just to grind on one sin here for a second. Just so I can keep harvesting boxes and making gear. Because since those suits are resistant to white damage, then that's perfect for Old Lady. We've done what we need to do for Skin Prophecy. Okay, so we've got another meltdown going on that triggered 2 rooms. So, Agent 2, you're gonna head here. Mackie, you're gonna head here because it's not going to help you anymore. And I think the side effects will be fine because you already are suffering the side effects. Okay. So if I really want to finish that mission, I just need to keep grinding away at anything just to keep this going. Yeah. So I suppose that's what I'll do for a minute. That way I can finish my mission out, at least. We'll just keep grinding away in triple speed until I can get this done. Because if nothing else, we can use our boxes to manufacture more gear. So, which is very helpful. I can't send anyone into Old Lady right now. Not until we've got their gear a little bit better. Man, yeah, I agree. The music is friggin' rad. Like, it's one of the best soundtracks I've heard in an indie title for me personally. I love this type of music. I hope Akamura is still asleep after she has worked her night shift job, and that saddens me a little bit because I think she would really dig this music as well, and I would love to hear her reaction to it. So, I'm just gonna grind away. So that's really the point of this. Trying to, wait, maybe I shouldn't have sent Mackie there. Hold on. Miho, you head over there. And Lamarcus. Is that enough to get the last piece? Yes! Excellent. Mackie, head back to the book, please. Okay. Need to get this lockdown dealt with. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty simple. We just have to kind of repeat that process one more time, and then we'll be good. And I mean, this is good anyway. This is a bit of grinding to get everyone's stats up, so we can finish the mission and also do this. And if equipment can be destroyed, we've got enough points with one sin that we can create more. So yeah, this is working just fine. Igori is taking a lot of damage. So Igori is gonna kind of stay idle for a minute. This would be a good game for me to play, as I call, in background, like just running it while watching a YouTube video or something. It's very calming, at least for now. Probably will be a lot less calming when things start going very poorly for us, like that. Mackie over to the whoops. Oh shit! I can't cancel out Mackie's order. Okay, Miho to the Skin Prophecy book, I guess. We'll just have to make sure that you don't read it too much. I guess I'm gonna just have to for this day. I'm going to have to leave Mackie not working on anything else, just in case things go very poorly for Skin Prophecy. What a fucking phrase. Pause. Okay, Lamarcus, go here. Igori, go... Whoop. Yeah, Agori, go here. So far, it's been pretty easy, but as long as they keep forcing more and more and more abnormalities on me, and especially if it gets, if they get harder or more violent or something, it's going to get trippy. So you can see on the red bar this number 3 here. That means that when there's another meltdown, 3 of the 4 abnormalities will be affected at the same time. We just don't know which 3 until it happens. So we definitely need to keep control of this situation at the moment, because I don't want all 3 of those to trigger at the same time and then have someone out of position to deal with the meltdowns. Unfortunately, the best track are the ones you try to avoid because that means things have gone horribly wrong. Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, old ladies and meltdown, so someone's going to take some damage from this. We'll send Lamarcus because I think he's going to be just about the strongest. And then, Igori, you can head over here. So this is good training to kind of teach you how to control the situation when things start getting out of hand. Especially, oh, old lady's upset. Did she just kill someone? No, she's fine. I mean, we calmed her down. I don't know what that was all about. But we did what we needed to do. So I'm gonna cash in what I can. That's about it. And so unless I want to do more grinding, we're done here. So I will complete the workday. Control team, controlling meltdowns cleared. Oh yeah, even the title of the mission was sort of a hint. It's just trying to teach you how to do that. Good deal. 2 of our managers got promoted. Lamarcus is now a level 2. Miho is now a level 3. That's fantastic. Stats all across the board. S rank. Good deal. I'll take it. Let's head to the next day. Things are definitely calmer until you get risk levels higher than Zayn and Teth. Yeah, I don't... That's something the tutorial didn't really explain, like the hierarchy of risk levels, so I'm not sure how to read those unless the color coding is what matters there. Our founder, A, has said to me many a time, each successful experiment makes you a better person. That probably is not accurate. The greatness of this company was founded on multitudes of trials and hardships. So you too shall become great. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life for the better. How has your day been today? It's been pretty good. Of course, it was fine. Let's spare the pleasantries. No. Manager, how has your life been? None of those are good. I mean, they've been okay. I certainly have some skills that are valued, and I hope I have done more good than harm to people in general. I've definitely done more harm than good to some people. Never really my intention, but it happens in life. But, I'm trying to leave the world a better place than I found it, even if my little corner of doing that is YouTube videos. Nothing spectacular, it's okay. Leading a normal life could be considered an achievement in this day and age. Maybe. Although one can always improve the quality of their life. Exactly. This is a simple metaphor, but the seed of a tree will not grow just anywhere. It requires fertile soil, the right temperature, and fresh water. However, most seeds fall on barren soil. For those malfallen seeds, stretching out their roots and sprouting even small leaves are challenges full of pain. I cannot provide you with water or sunlight. However, I will do my best to tend to the soil. Aw, thank you, Ledge. Yes, don't forget your book. Yes, I hope the book has made some people happy, too. I'm not as good with people, ironically, doing this YouTube channel, and I have harmed more people than I have ever wanted to with just my personality and the way I am. But I am trying my best. I try to do better, and I am certainly a more stable mentally and emotionally person than I was in my teens. Like, if Teenage Pyro did YouTube, Teenage Pyro would probably have more subscribers than Adult Pyro, but that's because Teenage Pyro was kind of a hot mess, and the internet likes a hot mess, and I probably would have a lot more subs, but also a lot fewer people who actually watched the content. They would join for the drama and the shit posting, and then they would leave after they got bored. So, you know, it's a different type of YouTube channel here, if y'all have been around the internet a while. Oh, thank you, Vesselin. I promise this is not supposed to be a fishing for compliment situation. I'm just saying. Because okay, I'm not going to talk about this in detail, especially because I don't want to disrupt from the game too much, but, like, the last couple weeks have been bad from a personal level. Things have been happening that I don't want to talk about. Just some personal issues I have between myself and someone else. And there are other people in my life, like my mom, who have dismissed me last year. That was a problem, too. And so it seems that I continue to hurt people without intending for it. But all I can do is to try to move forward, learn from the mistakes I've made, and try to do better. And if those people want to come back, then I hope they do. But if they don't want to come back, then, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and completely shut down about it. I got to keep going, you know? And that means for the channel and the book. So who is oh, guy on the left is speaking. We need to be honest here, Malkuth. You simply cannot suppress the ordeals with the employees you currently have at your disposal. Trust me, I am the head of the information team. Even if your team were here to suppress the ordeals on their own, there's too great a risk of extreme mental damage to your employees. But Yesod, we only need to consider the mortality rate of the agents and the possibility of their abnormalities breaching. Malkuth, Lady Angela said that one crazy employee will kill 10 others. What? I am the Seraph of the control team. I may make outrageous mistakes in all other aspects, but this role I know better than anyone else. I know how to handle employees on the verge of insanity. I even wrote down a code of conduct for it. Honestly, it feels like I'm the only one who follows the guide. Am I wrong? Please tell me if you happen to need it. I can always share a copy with you. I'm fine, but that code of yours... I don't need weak employees in my department. Oh, I wish Akamura was voicing her. Weakness means elimination. The death of your place in my department. To work for the control team, the department that leads the corporation, signifies that you should be more capable than everyone else. Manager, please say something to them. You've been watching what's happened to those weak-willed employees from the comfort of your office, haven't you? Can any one of you guys say something? Well, thanks so much for visiting me. It's made me so happy. We should meet up again sometime, all of us upper Sephiroth. Okay. I have an announcement to the Sephiroth of the upper layer. The mental corruption levels of the control team's employees exceeded the maximum threshold. And just what did the other Sephiroth do in the meantime? Sit and watch. The control team has failed to handle the ordeals. Supplement the staff immediately and suppress the ordeals. I will ask for support from the other departments. As the Quip-Hoth deterrence weakens, the abnormalities will begin to grow agitated. Certain things we call ordeals, which we cannot contain, will go into a rampage, just as they are right now. I'm sorry, what? Could you calm down the employees by suppressing one of the ordeals that show up at dusk? I'll help you with it as soon as I can. Complete a dusk ordeal. Okay. Time to equip everyone, I guess. We don't know what we're dealing with, so we may as well have some, we'll try to have a good balance of gear, I guess. Alright, so... how do I equip? I forget. Egoless, that's it. So... oh, I don't have any gunners, do I? Oh, here... okay, this must be the risk levels. So Zayn is probably the weakest. Teth is number 2. he is number 3. WoW is number 4. And LF is number 5, I would assume. The color scheme makes that appear true, too. Green to red. Okay, well, we don't have much of anything then, so... oh, the suits make it... Wait, no. That's what I wanted. Okay, so everyone gets to equip this suit for now. So the only thing they're going to be weak to is pale damage. And ego weapon... I don't have any long-range weapons, but this one does white damage, this one does red damage, so we should split that 3 and 2. So Lamarcus, Igori, and Hoon take the white damage item. Maki and Miho take the red damage item. And then we'll just have to see where the ball bounces. What is this? Middle layer, lower layer, upper layer? So we're going to have more floors eventually? Interesting. Alright, this seems to be as good as we can get. Igori, I'm going to increase your work success rate plus 10% with the corresponding abnormality, which is 1 sin. How do I strengthen you? Oh. That, and then we'll put a point into prudence, I guess, just for funsies. And now he's got his body changes. Oh no, I moused over Hoon. I got confused there. The art is cute, but it's also just similar enough that it's throwing my my eyeballs off. Okay, it's fine. Igori is now level 2, which is great. Let's begin management. So I need to complete Dusk Ordeal, which we don't have. So for now, we're just going to work on helping Old Lady and Pipodi. Wait, no, because they're fully researched, right? Oh, no, but we need their gear. Never mind. I was going to say I should work on 1 sin because I can get my boxes really easily from there. But I think I would rather work on Old Lady and Pipodi only. That way I can grind up their boxes and start buying gear for them. Some random nerd says, love EC. He does have a darkness in him. I can see where certain people of the fan base would enjoy his presence. You know, I also just realized, even if we have a perfect run with 1 sin, I only get 10 boxes out of him. Whereas with Old Lady, if we did a perfect run, we'd get 14. With Pipodi, we'd get 12. So that would be the more efficient way to do it if you're simply trying to fill up boxes, but you risk the fact that you have a lot of negative interactions. So, like with Old Lady, we just got 13 boxes, which really helps out. But the doggo, we're going to have more of a problem. I want some guns, because we need some long-range options. In case things go real bad. So we're going to send... I mean, for the sake of kind of putting all of our eggs in one bag... Like, I'm thinking of XCOM of all things. I think we should just use the... We should use specific employees to really quickly level them up instead of always spreading out the love. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have Lamarcus always work first until he's damaged or needs to recover or something. You see what I'm saying? We'll just pick whoever's at the top most of the list, unless there's a reason we shouldn't. So, like, all 5 of them are full healed right now. Mackie's numbers are really low. Also, Mackie is back down to level 1 across the board. What? Wait a minute. Mackie, hold on. Wait a second. Where are you? Why are you that wounded when we had all your stats so high last time? Maybe the book's effects are only temporary? I don't know. Alright. Well, it's... Oh! That probably means they just need to recover a little bit, too. Alright, Igori, you're in. Skin Prophecy is going, so as soon as Mackie is done here... Never mind, we don't have time for that. Wait, yes we do. I'm going to take a risk for Mackie to finish with Pipode, and then come over here to Skin Prophecy. Mackie should be done by then. This should work. Think is pain. Neon Red Kill says, think is pain and can I get a lobotomy? Play Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3, you'll get one there. Alright, Mackie, head on over to Skin Prophecy, please. Yeah, Mackie should be fine. Alright. Pode. I guess we'll send Hoon over there. Igori leaves the unit after finishing up their work. The solitude that replaces their presence will be filled by old lady stars. Jesus. Alright, now we can make a gun. So that's good. Just gonna keep sending people over to old lady to grind out those boxes so we can get a second weapon. I guess Miho, that's you. Yeah, their stats keep dropping. So there is a reason to spread it out, I guess. Yeah, Mackie now has more prudence. Okay, I mean, we're doing fine. I think I've got this balance, right? Because we've almost reached our quota for the day. And we haven't had too many incidents hit us. There is definitely a balance to this. I like it. I like the way the gameplay loop is. Okay, Papode has 30 boxes. We can use that to make another ego suit. 10 more boxes and we can make the last one for him. From him, I should say. And Miho is doing fantastically with Old Lady. We'll be able to get a new gun in no time. Alright. Yeah, perfect run with Old Lady. Excellent. Damn, Miho. Alright. Yeah, do it again. Wait, no. Lamarcus would do it faster, so we'll send Lamarcus out. Yeah, I think I'm just going to try to take it from the top agent down unless I have reason not to. I still don't know why they're dropping maximum hit points, but it should be fine. There is a meltdown on the 2nd level. Where? What? What's happening? Oh, it is at 2nd level. Got it. That's fine. None of the anomalies actually started having a meltdown themselves. That's different. So I assume the dusk ordeal is just going to show up when we fill up the boxes. Because then it'll be dusk. It'll be the end of the workday. Yes, we have enough energy, so collection and abnormality management can be put on hold for now. And I didn't see the rest of that because she left too quick. Come on, let me have a gun. Ugh. Oh, okay, good. I did get enough boxes. Got it. Done. Okay, yep, we're done with the day. I don't know what more to do here. So I know it's not what's actually happening, but I find the mental image of an old lady handing out guns for listening to her ramblings of music. Yes. You know what? I like that. I like that idea. We got 9 LOB points. All 5 people survived. I mean, doing fine. I don't know. Nothing showed up for this dusk anomaly or whatever. Ordeal. That was the word. Oh, but we've got a new creature here. So yes, if you want to vote, let me know in the chat. I guess use the first letter, since those are different. So we have Foxtrot 0483. Everything will be peaceful while you are under the fairy's care. I've played Baldur's Gate 3. I know about the Fae people. Tango says, please eat my dreams. Oscar says, it's a good day. Are you still shy today? Oh, we saw that one before. I mean, that's popped up. So, go ahead and vote in the chat. F, T, or O. Everything will be peaceful while you are under the fairy's care. Please eat my dreams! It's a good day. Are you still shy today? And while you all vote, I'm going to drink a little coffee because I'm very thirsty. Need to tell Angela to go refill my, Keurig. Ugh. Wow, everyone who's voted has voted F right now. Which tells me that I don't think the others could possibly overtake it. I'll give it another few seconds here. Yeah. Yeah, so many Fs. Okay. We'll go with F. Foxtrot 0483. Everything will be peaceful while you are under the fairy's care. As you are aware, there are numerous employees working for our company. A majority of them would like to know more about you as a person. Some will take the initiative and attempt to approach you first. It's rather funny, knowing who you are... knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. There are no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way to your office to interact with you face-to-face, unfortunately. It seems the one who set those rules in place did not consider situations like this. And I suppose this may be a good opportunity for you to show them that you are generous and caring enough to have chit-chats with your subordinates. Words tend to travel faster than you think. I will not stop you from meeting with someone if there are employees who wish to visit you. But please keep in mind that you do not have to do everything they ask of you. Simply thank them for their effort. Tell them you hope that they will keep up the good work. That will benefit both parties, don't you think? Are you still following me? What we need, is a gesture of goodwill, and nothing more. Do not go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. I'm getting vibes from Angela that she's GLaDOS, but less sarcastic and far more insidious, even compared to GLaDOS. Give them a vending machine, and next they will come knocking, demanding a bar. I expect you to make the right decision. Oh, and now we have the information team accessible. Alright. I am in charge of the information team and its department. I'll give you a proper greeting later. Are you planning to open up the information department before starting the day? Apparently I am. I don't think I have a choice. F, everything will be fine. Yeah, that is the everything will be fine SCP. Alright, we're gonna hire 3 new people here. Got Vincent, Ruby, and Paul from the for the information team. Oh, I can click these. Department functions. Increases success rate for all agents. Continued service benefits increases temperance for the department's agents. The information team analyzes the abnormalities, profiles them, and devises solutions to issues that the abnormalities may cause based on the data. They're in charge of collecting, analyzing, and archiving observation data and interview logs provided by the welfare team. The vast library of data is the basis for finding solutions to various problems. Solutions in quotes. That's nice. That probably won't kill me. Control team. Increases movement speed for all agents. Increases movement speed for the department's agents. The control team monitors the employees and abnormalities and plans out the best course of action. They give immediate orders to other employees while watching CCTV feeds. They tend to be quite bossy and assertive, making them unpopular with other teams, and we've done the research. And I just noticed it says with the mission, we must be past day 20, so we're a ways away from doing When Dusk Falls. So we're probably still in tutorial land, or barely past tutorial land. So I see that... So our newest, Foxtrot 0483, is the responsibility of the information team. And that's why we had that one command where I can have someone work outside of their current department. Interesting. I see how... I understand how this works. Alright, so we don't know what we're doing here, so we're going to just start off with an instinct. Vincent can go over there. And we need to keep grinding away on these to get gear. We need... Oh, never mind. We're done with the dog, Papode. So we're finished there. And Skin Prophecy I don't want to do anything with. Old Lady just needs some work done. So yeah, let's just keep going. Lamarcus, go. So Lamarcus is up to 19 hit points. It was 17 last time, but I swear it was in the 40s before. So there must be something that's affecting their hit points that I'm not seeing. This is starting to feel a bit like Papers, Please. It's got a dark undertone to it. Like, I really like the dark undertone. We have 8 unique PP or PE boxes, so I can get all of their work list. So they like Instinct. Okay, good deal. Well, go back in, Vincent. We'll just keep hammering away with our top agent in the list. And with Old Lady, we've got all the guns. We just need to manufacture some suits. We'll need 60 total boxes to manufacture all the suits we need, I think. Yes. Okay. So we're just expanding our resources, getting everyone going. Whoops. Oh, and it bluntly tells me the success rate. I didn't realize that. So Instinct, there's a low, there's a couple commons. Insight, everything is high. Attachment, everything is high. Repression, there's everything is commons. Cool. I didn't notice that that was there before. All right. Keep it going, Vincent. You're doing well. No reason for us to rock the boat here. Basic information. Fairy Festival. Zayn, is that going on while I'm looking at things? I'm gonna run that test real quick. I want to see if the countdown timer keeps going while I'm looking at something. Just for experimentation, because that's what I do. I like testing mechanics in games. So I'm going to have to wait until... As of this moment, you've accumulated exactly half the energy needed. Well, to be technical, there is no such thing as exactly half of energy. Energy is formless. The phrase exactly half the energy is a contradictory statement, completely without reason. In other words, boop! You cut off the broadcast. Okay, sorry, Angela. Alright, so... 59, 58, 57. What if we go here and I'm looking at this for a while? Let's count off about 10 seconds. Just chatting here. So if this is correct, then it'll be down to like 45-ish. If I'm incorrect, it'll still be at 57-ish when I close this box. Abnormality story records. Oh god, there's a whole thing of information about them. Holy crap. And we're down to 30 seconds. Okay, so it does not pause while I'm reading something. Excellent information. That. And we've got Lamarcus heading back over there. All right. Cool. Good deal. I'm learning mechanics. God, that's so much story. Tell you what, if you're watching this from the future, you can pause here if you want to read that. And there's the rest of it, if you want to read that. I'm definitely going to be reading that on my own time. I like the variety of creatures, too. I mean, we have a puppy, we have a skull with 3 things and a crown of thorns in them. We've got an old withered lady, and we have an actual fairy folk hanging out. Like, it's... We definitely have a wide variety of stuff here. Let's do the managerial guidelines. When the work result was normal or good, small fairies appeared around the employee. The small fairies will heal the employee's HP over a limited time. If an employee under the fairy's care is assigned to a different containment unit, they will immediately die and be consumed by the fairies. Okay. Got it. If someone is surrounded by fairies, don't send them anywhere else. So Vincent... Vincent may just have to be the fairy whisperer. And I'll leave anyone else on the information floor to the other employees. Holy fuck. I like this because, like, if you don't know what you're doing, like, if you're not paying attention to that or you haven't unlocked it yet, you can start having your employees just dying off randomly and you don't know why. This is sort of an investigation game, too. Oh, man. I love it. Did you not notice, or is that because you have an information team now? Did I not notice what? That, oh, like the information about the departments? I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look at the footage again. Keep going, Vincent. Keep on grinding it out. Actually, now that we've done that, we can get the last thing, escape information. The fairies are a non-escaping entity. Good deal. Alright, but now we can start working on their gear. They do short-range red damage, and they have gear that, again, protects against red and white, normal against black, and is vulnerable to pale. So if we have an issue where pale damage is going to get flung about, then all of our employees are pretty much at risk. The gear is pretty cheap, though. That's good. And we've got all the energy for the day. And we've maximized? No, I need 10 more boxes from Old Lady, and we can maximize the gear from her. All right. Man, this is working really well. I mean, we have the book, but we don't get anything out of it other than the passive. So there's no reason for me to grind on it, I don't think. Unless we want to send someone from the information team over there to gain some skills. And Mackie, how are you doing? Mackie is back down to level 1 prudence. Okay, so that's definitely a temporary benefit. We're going to keep Mackie out of the skin prophecy room from now on. Unless there's an emergency. And everyone survived. Everyone's good. Works for me. I can't change which department I'm looking at there. Oh, it's fine. The percentages? Whoa, I've got one called Bald is Awesome. Alright, guys, vote again. I guess Bravo, Foxtrot, or Tango. Bald is awesome. You turn on your electric hair clipper. Foxtrot 0102, I am coming to you. I am coming to you. You who will be reduced to ash like me. And Tango 0243. Unsurprisingly, not a single employee volunteered to retrieve the corpse of their cocooned colleague? Oh my god. Alright, immediate vote for Bald. Second vote for Bald. I was gonna run and deal with my coffee real quick. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and stand up and deal with my coffee. That'll take me about 30 seconds. Go ahead and vote in the chat. B, F, or T. Okay, I am back. We have 3 votes for Bald, 2 votes for Tango, and 1 vote for Foxtrot, so Bald is Awesome wins. You turn on your electric hair clipper. I'm having so much fun with this, I think I want to go a little longer. Plus, my current plan for the day is that we're going to play some Final Fantasy XIV with Akamura and Lena, and hopefully Ledge can join in because we're doing some hard shit. And I like being around friends when I'm doing hard shit. So, since she's not ready yet, I may as well keep streaming because otherwise our plan isn't going anywhere. But she is awake now. She's going to come out so she can listen to the music. The energy output of our facility is ever increasing. You have proven that you are much more capable than you originally perceived yourself to be. Wow. Right. Cutting me to the quick, aren't you, Angela? The high echelon is watching you. Our founder, A, is among them. Is it you? Are you A? What do you know about A? A, he is a visionary. Oh, okay, well, it's not you. A farmer who sowed seeds on a virgin soil no one had approached before. In time, he may express interest in meeting you in person. If that happens, you will be able to make your dreams come true. Well, I'll be able to do YouTube and my book and nothing else, and I'll have enough money to live my life? That'd be great. Myself? Well, of course I highly admire him. But to be fair, he is the one who created me. He is also an enigmatic person. I imagine there are few who can truly understand him. In fact, to truly understand anyone is difficult. Will the day come that I understand you completely? Manager, you are the head of this corporation. You are supposed to set an example for others, but that outfit would warrant at least 10 penalty points in our department. What? A black t-shirt, a black runner shirt, and navy blue sweatpants? Come on, this is a fashion that's all over Los Angeles, probably. The manager should be no exception. However, the rules state that a Sephiroth has no authority to impose penalty points on the manager, so I must let you off for now. Yeah, I am Yesod, the Sephiroth Information Team. The Information Team is in charge of processing and archiving all the data of our company. New information is generated every day, and we need to ensure the information is accurate, so we must concentrate and focus on our job at all times. It may be compared to a massive bibliotheca. Don't know what that is. A single bit of misinformation could lead to an uncontrollable disaster. You know, like the fairies eating one of your people if you send them somewhere. I am sure you can understand the gravity of my work. Every sliver of the information that you read contains the despair and desperation of our employees. Please do not think lightly of that information. It seems you are curious about my outfit. I have an aversion to exposing any part of my body. I couldn't care less, dude. That's fine. I don't exactly remember when I started feeling this way, but it's likely I've been this way even before I joined the company. Wow. I love the dichotomy between these two immediately. Yesod, do you have any spare paper? Our department could use some. Netzach, the rules state that we're not supposed to trade resources between teams. It should be in the very first page of the Sephiroth manual. Alright. Stop giving me that sharp look, Mr. Viper. Well, I'm heading out. Not in the mood to get bitten today. What are you trying to say with that expression of yours? Is this entertaining to you? Does the nickname make you laugh? My apologies, I overreacted a bit. The other Sephiroths simply use my nickname as a joke, but others use it in a more serious manner. I know there are many employees who genuinely despise me. Nicknames may be a childish thing, but there's no better way to describe a person in such few words. I personally like my nickname. What's your opinion, manager? I like the sound of it. Viper's kind of a cool name. Seems we're in agreement then. I should get going now. I need to finish today's work. Ew, and I must send you the next assignment. Information team is always in need of more data on the abnormalities. At this point in our research, we need more testing with instinct work. Instinct work directly resolves an abnormality's primal instinct and drive. So this is where we focus on the fairies and the dog, because they both favor instinct, and then we can leave the other two alone, unless we need them. I think I'm still grinding on old lady, should probably phrase that differently, to get all of her gear, but it doesn't say only for instinct, so I think we're fine. I'm just clicking around to see what happens if I click anything. So yeah, so I have no choice. I have to stick with the information team, which means I'm still in tutorial land, sort of. Greetings, manager. Would you like to expand the information department and prepare for management? Sure. Pyro, stop making friends with psychopathic AI that get off on the suffering and death of people. Well, I was about to make an excuse for him, like, well, it's not the people. They get off on the suffering and death of the anomalies, but that's not true. The control team lady definitely gets off on her employees dying. All right, we're going to hire 2 people. I'm going to keep saving up my LOBs, because level 1 people seem to be fine. I don't think I need to buff everybody all the time. I think they're doing fine. Yeah, I think we're good for now. Let's roll. Okay, Fairy Festival. Vincent, you're up. Bald is awesome. We'll do instinct work by Ruby. Old Lady, we will do attachment work with Lamarcus. And that's all we'll do for the moment. No. Wait a minute. Instinct work from Agori on the doggo. Yeah. But we've got all of his gear, so we don't need to do anything there. Old Lady, I need 10 more boxes to make her final suit. Bald is awesome is getting real pissed off immediately. That's not good. And they only have, looks like they have 6 ticks. This is not good. Ruby's in trouble. Ruby, are you okay? Ruby is now bald and pissed off. Alright, that's probably fine. We'll do insight work then. Ruby, no, never mind. Paul, get in there. And Fairy Festival, Vincent, you're up again. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to cancel that order on you. Okay, we've got someone melting down already. We finished Old Lady's final thing. The Skin Prophecy is upset, so Maki, you know what to do. Head on over. Alright, Bald is awesome is, getting more upset. Well, I think we have found our first one that might be a little difficult. Hey! There we go, we finally had a successful work. I put someone with hair in their room, how dare... Oh, that's a good point! Maybe since Bald is awesome, we need to put someone bald in there. Yeah. Okay, so we'll send in the other agent. Yeah, okay, Paul is now bald. Well, that's fine. Let's send in, Emma again. With attachment work. Oh, God, they're all bald. What the hell? The baldness has spread. Emma, head in there. You're bald. And we can spread this out a little bit. Instinct. Vincent, head on back in. Yeah, the entire floor is bald now. Now, see, this is what gives a game personality. The ability to change the art and just change the world around you rather than just making something some words and then being done with it. There's a game called My Time at Portia, which is a builder game like a Rune Factory-ish. I mean, Rune Factory isn't a builder game. It's like a farming-ish game. Except rather than farming, you're making a workshop to fulfill requests around the city, right? So, one of the reviews I read said that the game has a lot of little touches. Like, you'll have, I guess head back in. It'll say, like someone will be playing out in the park, and they'll be playing a board game on the grass, and they'll come to you and say that that's uncomfortable. They want you to build them a table and a couple of chairs. So you do that, give it to them. Not only do you get paid, but they physically put that in the park and then start playing on the at the table at the park. So you're seeing what you're doing, changing the land, changing the world, changing your city, and I love that. And Ledge, I think you might have been right, because ever since we started sticking bald people in here, Bald is Awesome has been super happy about things. So maybe that is all it took. Let's... Okay, so to get all of these, I would need 14 points. We got a lockdown. Dawn of Amber, the perfect food, a perfect meal. What? Oh, God, something's happening. Okay, all units, get over here, please. We got something going on in this hallway, so... This must be one of those ordeals. So I'm just sending everyone over there right now. Are you guys attacking, or what are you doing? You just walked through a bunch of them. Oh, okay. You're picking which one you want to fight. Alright. Well, this is probably fine. Emma, my subordinate, has died because of your incompetence. Nothing will be able to compensate for the employee's death. Oh, it's fine. Emma knew the right— Oh my god! I mean... Alright, we're good. Everything's fine. Everyone back to your respective home bases. We don't know why that happened. We had an incursion, but it's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, back to work, Vincent. Emma's dead, but it's not— Oh, God, we've got more over here? I bet you it has something to do with Bald is Awesome. Let's open up the managerial guidelines. You still seem to be keeping your silky hair. You've been struck by the Bald is Awesome beam. If you don't work now, every employee, including you, will lose all their hair and become bald within a month. It's not too late. 30, 29, 28. Oh, God. Wow, he is upset at everything. Okay, we need to send... Alright, everyone who's in this team come here. Because we're going to send everyone together. No, why? No, why? Go this way. Oh, God, why can't I tell you which path to take? Okay. Oh, they're spreading. They're moving around. Alright, hold on. All units, head on over here. Yeah, so we've done something to piss off these bugs, and I'm not sure what. There doesn't seem to be any information here with the fairies, so I don't think that's a thing. It's entirely possible this was just a random situation. But it does mean we need to get gear on the information team. Huna, stop moving. We'll need to improve their joint training programs. Let's see. Are we clear? Nope, we've got more up here. Everyone head on up. Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly led to the ordeal, but we handled it pretty okay. I think if we had geared up the information team, it wouldn't have been a problem. The perfect food. Oh, that's why that popped up. We ate incessantly the inevitable something. Okay. Hoon is dead. So we just lost 2 of our people. Vincent, head back to the ferries. And I guess Ruby, Paul, you've got more sanity points. Try to repress Bald is Awesome so we can try to get more information there. It is infestations in RimWorld all over again. It's also reminding me of the rad roaches that appear everywhere when you play Fallout Shelter. God, so much destruction. Where is Hoon? Like, I know he's dead, but I didn't see where he was. Well, we need to get everyone healed. Oh, yeah, see, Vincent's got, or had, fairies around him. Vincent's freaking out. He's not doing well. It's fine. We're gonna just kinda, we're gonna try to get through this okay. We've almost got enough stuff that we can move on. We're still working on the Fairy Festival. I guess we can keep sending Vincent over there. He's recovered now. Okay, Bald is awesome. Yeah, okay, so Bald is awesome is upset about everything. You're Bald. Bald is awesome. Work damage is 1 black damage. Okay, 1 to 2 black damage. Ego gift. Acquisition probability 5% tough. Movement speed up, attack speed up. Escape information we don't have yet. So no matter what we pick, he's going to be upset. It's just that he needs someone who is bald. Oh, everyone in the control team got their hair back, or maybe never lost it. So I guess the information team is just always going to be bald now. Its name is Your Bald. What the fuck, man? Okay. I want to get a little bit more information on Your Bald before we end the day. And I guess with the fairies, we need to keep working on them. I'm not concerned about grinding on the fairies until we've got everything, but with Your Bald, I at least need some more information on him. There we go. He's a non-escaping entity, and he makes guns. Alright, cool. Guess we're done here. I'm gonna wait until Vincent finishes up with the fairies one more time, and then buy some gear and then tap out. Okay. Good deal. Alright, that's a good workday ended now that we have 2 dead people. Oh, wait, no, I can't end the workday. We don't have enough energy yet. Oh, boy. Alright, never mind. Guess we're gonna keep going for a bit. Yeah. Guess double speed. There's no... Oh, Q and E accelerate the game? That's a weird button combination, but okay. Normally it'd be 1, 2, 3. Oh, whatever. Fairy Festival got us some more suits. Select work. Vincent, go. Yeah, your bald is happy as long as who's working with them is bald. Like, it's that easy. And it doesn't look like your bald... Yeah, your bald and Fairy Festival don't really seem to change their counters. Okay. Skin Prophecy. Mackie, you're up. Here, Instinct with Lamarcus. Old Lady. Attachment, Iggory. Go, folks. Don't die on me. Don't let him out. Fairy Festival is great, man. Oh, right. The counter says X's on them because they are non-escaping. So that doesn't matter. So the counter only impacts whether they escape or not. I get it. I get it. I've been mixing up a couple of the mechanics. So close to boxes. Oh, we got it. Sweet. Yeah, let's... I'm gonna finish this last order. Ruby... Ruby's face, man. She's not happy about this, but she's getting her revenge. At least we're keeping your bald happy now. It's because it's dealing with bald people. Alright, we are clear. That's... So I guess for optimum efficiency... You would want to keep working until the bar is just before a meltdown. Before ending the workday, unless you don't want to risk any ordeals popping up. I guess. I don't know. 78% survival rate. Good enough. We'll have another one to vote on here, and I'll go grab my coffee once we get to the voting screen. Here we go. We have Oscar Tango Foxtrot. Oscar 0360, you see a song in front of you. It's approaching, becoming more colorful by the second. Are you a bard? Tango, unsurprisingly, not a single employee volunteered to retrieve the corpse of their cocooned colleague. Foxtrot, I am coming to you. Who will be reduced to ash like me. So vote in the chat, O, T, or F. I'm going to go get my coffee. Alright. Back in the votes, unanimously are saying... Oh, were unanimously saying Tango. A few more votes coming in for Foxtrot, but I don't think there's going to be enough to overcome it. So we're going with Tango 0243. Unsurprisingly, not a single employee volunteered to retrieve the corpse of their cocooned colleague. Sounds like a spider or a butterfly situation. Let me ask you a question. What would you do if one of your subordinates, who is harvesting energy from an abnormality to meet the quota, shall face certain death doing so? This is a very basic question, so I am certain you know the right answer. I'd save the employee if it's certain death. I mean, I know they sign up for risks, and I'm a big believer in calculated risks, but guaranteed death is not a calculated risk. That's a problem we have to fix. Yeah, it's so simple. I cannot believe I have to remind you. The manager's role is to oversee energy production, and that only. You are not here to take care of the employees. Not that I've known you for a long time, but I never took you for such a humanitarian. Fuck you, Angela! Lobotomy Corporation is an industry giant, and its mission to produce energy is our top priority. It was such a simple question for me. However, mayhaps not for you. If I were a human, how disappointing is what I would have said. Please do not worry. I will not make such a statement. Jesus! I'm an AI after all. I'm not gonna tell you that you dress like shit. I promise I will save my opinion to myself. You've exceeded my expectations despite your first impression. Allow me to explain your next... Yesod, I just heard your team had a ton of casualties. Well, one? How many times has it been now? Shouldn't you be at your team's side? It looked super depressing over there. Accidents happen. I want them to understand that it's not a big fuss. Dwelling on it only encourages them to cry more, and it will eventually tire them out. But people have died. Maybe you should say something like, at least some half-hearted commemorative speech to cheer the employees up? I mean, we should lead our departments and all. Perhaps your aim is different from mine, then. I see no point in being sentimental. Caring too much about the respect of employees or the little complaints they make will steer you away from what's truly important. Well, I'm just saying. I guess there's no right answer, is there? We're both busy, so I'll see you later. What do you think, manager? Should I comfort them for the sake of the department's morale? Yes, you should. I'm honestly surprised to hear that from you. Do you think it's realistic for you to show up in every department every single time an accident occurs? You, the man who spends the whole day incessantly watching employees die through that shiny monitor of yours? I take it that you are only saying this because you're inexperienced and are so clinging to the vague sense of goodwill, manager. Such shallow sympathy does no good in the corporation, so I urge you to be rid of it. I feel like I'm working at Walmart again. Via insight work, we can indirectly handle the abnormalities. Through insight, we aim to find what they find favorable and unfavorable about their containment unit and adjust the conditions accordingly. So, since you're bald, that's his name. Since you're bald, equally detests everything, and the newbie, we have to do different tests anyway. Those two can be the main insiders, and then everyone else we can operate as normal. So we'll expand the information team. Get ourselves a few new employees. This is a good reason why it's good that we have some points in backup. Go visualization. The unit, the interface that visualizes the geometric biometric information of abnormalities and agents will become available. That sounds helpful. Display damage UI. The interface that visualizes damage done by abnormalities and agents will become available. Reduce fear damage for clerks. Manuals that thoroughly describe countermeasures for the abnormalities will be distributed to the clerks to reduce their average levels of fear. Well, that sounds helpful too. I don't need the damage display. I am going to take the HP display for now, but we'll do the fear one on the next one. Because I think clerks is everybody, right? Like, everybody is a clerk, all of these employees. So, yeah, anyway, we need to hire 3 people now. So, Maxwell, you just joined the control team. Sleepy, you just joined the information team. And Tasha, you also just joined the information team. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so, Ruby, you're still bald. Head on over to your bald. Fairy Festival, Vincent, that's you. And insight work into the unknown, that would be Paul. Tango 0243, it's all darkness, but I see the spiders. Oh, good. That's probably fine. The information team doesn't need to do anything, or the control team doesn't need to do anything at the moment. I mean, we can grind away on them so we can make sure we get our quota, but I think we're good for now. I'm not going to force that yet, because we have to work on these 3 anyway, so there's no reason to go bananas. I like that your bald starts with hair, sort of, and then gradually shaves it off. Okay. Yeah, and we just need more gun. Oh, crap, I forgot to equip everybody. Oh, and that's a problem. I'm sorry, is he dead? Paul, my subordinate, has died because of your incompetence. Okay. Got it. We need to figure out what's going on there. Insight clearly doesn't work. Let's go with repression? Go for it, Sleepy. I'm sure you'll be fine. Clerks are the guys you can't control that move around. Oh, okay, thank you. Like these people. Beta 15, Delta 13, Zeta 14. What do they do? Go ahead and give me that mechanic if you don't mind, unless it's like some sort of huge major spoiler. Like, what exactly do the clerks do? Are they there to just, like, do they represent something, or... Yeah, I'm not sure what their function is. Alright, Sleepy's getting the crap kicked out of him. But he's surviving. The meltdown level has reached level 1, but no one is actually on meltdown, so we are okay. Yeah, Sleepy's getting the crap kicked out of him in there. We need to unlock what's going on with them and fast. We need a lot more positive interactions. Yeah, Sleepy is getting the crap kicked out of him. We need to make sure we have people who have a lot of hit points. Where'd he go? Sleepy? Sleepy? Where did you go, Sleepy? Sleepy? Okay, he was just cocooned. I think. Sleepy has died. Please pay more attention to our employees. Alright, let's see what's going on in the managerial guidelines on this one. Employees with prudence level 1 squash the spiderlings. Tango 0243 turn those who harmed its children into cocoons. Okay, so they can't be prudence level 1. When cleaning the unit due to a part of inside work, Owen was quickly turned into a cocoon by Tango 0243. Alright, so we need to avoid insight work and avoid anyone with prudence level 1. Which unfortunately means Tasha's out. So I need to bring in someone from the control team. Hey, Mackie, why don't you go use the skin prophecy real quick? Clearly y'all see what I'm doing there. Alright, Ruby, you go here. Vincent, you go here. Tasha, just hang on. We're not going to endanger your life quite yet. It's fine. Everything is fine. This is great. Like, this is this is where the investigation part of the game really helps out. So we need to figure out what's going on here. But we have no additional managerial guidelines, so we're going to have to send someone else in there. Alright, so Fairy Festival is done. We've gotten everything we can out of them. Everyone spam me when we're at the end of the day to remind me, not in all caps, because Nightbot's upset about that. Spam me at the end of the day to remind me that I need to equip the information team. Oh, wait a minute. Did we recover the gear from the one who died here? No, their gear is gone. Okay. That's good to know. So when we have deaths, I need to make sure that whatever they were carrying gets replaced. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so how do I move one of you? Mackie, where are you? Mackie. Let's move you to the information team for a second. Love this music. It's so good. And we have cleared the information team's mission to do 5 insights. Okay, so now Mackie is here. I can't believe it, I'm working for one of the wings now. Alright, so Mackie, can you now do this? No. Oh, I just clicked this. Okay, got it. Alright, Mackie, head on in. Because you are not Prudence level 2. You have 21 hit points, which hopefully will be enough. Maybe I should call one of the others in instead. Oh, it's fine. To be fair, would you want to fetch armor off someone in a room full of killer spiders? That is a good point. That certainly explains the, oh, God! The Dawn of Crimson. So we've got some sort of event or deal happening. We're kind of split in 2 different ways. So we're going to send everyone into the nearest hallways. The cheers for the beginning. It's like a jester thing. Suppress it! Oh yeah, they're beating the piss out of that thing. Okay, good. Looks like the clerks are helping out, too. Cool, we suppressed one of them already. And this one's moving around. Let's head on over there. So the clerks apparently can do a little bit of base defense, too. Alright, good job, Mackie. And Mackie escaped. Mackie was fine. Mackie is very wounded, but they're fine. Tango 0243's cocoons produce PE boxes. Additional cocoons mean greater number of produced PE boxes. So if I want to throw away an employee's life, I can send them into there, sacrifice them to turn into a cocoon, and then drag more out of them. Fucked up, but an interesting strategy. Instinct looks like that's what we want to do. So... we need someone who is not Prudence level 1. Oh my god! 3 cheers for the Wait. Okay, that's clear. Alright, good. So we need to do Instinct with someone who is not Prudence level 1. So... Miho, head on down. And Information Team, head back to your place. And... everyone there move back. That also canceled the command. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Alright, Miho, you head on down to those spiders. So we need to buff up everyone on the information team to Prudence level 2, or at least one person who can handle the spiders. Yeah, hang tight, Miho. Don't worry about all those dead bodies in there. It's probably fine. Okay, you're bald. How are you doing? Still need 50 boxes total to get all their gear. Alright. Ruby, you're up. Yeah, they just need someone to suppress their instinct, apparently. Good job, Miho. Well done. Yeah, we just need to get someone from the information team to be good. I guess that's what I need to do. I need to buff up somebody in the information team so they can handle some of this shit. I guess Miho, head back on in. You have the highest hit points out of everybody still. Let's get those. Okay, insight is very low. We got it. So yeah, we'll just stick with instinct work on the spiders. This is great, man. I'm really enjoying this game. I'm enjoying this so much more than I thought I would. Ruby, head on into your bald. We need 40 more boxes from them. Just have to remember to equip everybody. Especially for the spiders, because the spiders... Well, we don't know what kind of damage they're doing. Maybe it doesn't matter. We just need to make sure we have some armor. And Miho isn't even going insane from doing this work. She's in good shape. We are about to trigger the next meltdown, though. Alright. Instinct. Let's give Miho a little break, and we'll send in Igori, because he's got the most hit points now. I think that's a male name. I don't know. Tasha's determined, but man, Vincent has seen some shit. Keep it going, Ruby. Yep, there's the meltdown, and so it's affected 2 people on the information team. Not a big deal. Lamarcus can handle this one, and Mackie can handle this one. Those are the only 2 who are affected. Everything is fine. Yeah, we're doing alright. Doing alright. Grinding up the boxes for your bald is pretty tough because you only get 6 in a work session. But at least it seems very consistent. We have enough energy. We can be put on hold. If I were able to at this moment, I would high-five you. Okay, relax, Angela. Just need to finish up the workday here. Okay, now we can get the name of it. It's Spider Bud. Great. Eyeballs everywhere. Okay, work damage is red, so we need someone who has good instinct, at least level 2 insight, and has red armor. And I can get a staff made of eyeballs as the weapon. Great, that's what I want. Okay, we're not done. What do you mean we're done? We're at 115 out of 120. Do I just have to be close enough or something? That's fine. Alright, so control team, Igori, head back down there. Actually, never mind. Cancel that order, because we'll have the last 5 once we finish up with your bald. If you're bald, you never have to worry about clogging the drain. You know, that is a problem I do have in my bathtub, what with having very long black hair and such. Grandma? What about Grandma? What about Grandma? I don't know why you're saying Grandma. Please do explain. Okay, so that's that. I guess we're good. Or do I have to work on them once a period regardless? It doesn't seem like that hurts me. Grandma melted down and you ignored her. Oh, shit. It's probably fine. Alright, we're finished with the day 8. I did not notice she was in meltdown. But we finished our work for the day. And that's what's important. Oh, one more anomaly. The final chapter ends with the phrase born again. I guess since we have 2 that are tangoed, give me the last 2 numbers. So if you want this one, vote 78. This is tango ends with 80. The tree simply reaped from what it sowed. And then Oscar 0996, eventually intellect loses all meaning as they forget even how to exist. Yes, equipment spam. I think I can do that after we hire new people, I believe. But yeah, vote 78, 80, or 96 for which monster you want. The final chapter ends with the phrase born again. The tree simply reaped from what it sowed. Eventually, intellect loses all meaning as they forget even know how to exist. Hey look, coffee. It's cheap and yet it's good for me. I've tried a few different coffees recently, and I just switched back to Folgers Black Silk, because it is the tasty. And the hashtag not sponsored, obviously. Like, I tried Death Wish coffee, which the whole reason it's called Death Wish is because it has a higher caffeine content than most coffees. It tastes okay. The Folgers Black Silk just tastes better. So I can drink more and get that same caffeine boost. Alright, looks like the votes are overwhelmingly for Tango 0980. The tree simply reaped from what it sowed. Manager, among these 3 letters of the alphabet, A, B, or C, which would you select? A. It was the first one. So you've picked one. Good. Now please listen carefully. The letter A is a fascinating one. My name starts with it as well. Those who choose A are sensitive to the opinions of others about them, and are result-oriented people. As such, they are excellent listeners and are loved by many. People will flock to them. Well, hopefully that's true. My subscriber count is up and down, but hopefully that's true. Also, I wonder if she was going to say that regardless. This feels like some horoscope bullshit. This is a new pastime among employees. I find it rather uninteresting. There is no scientific basis behind the observations, but it is, admittedly, a little fun to waste time with these tests. You know, maybe I could imagine whether I would have been this or that kind of person if I were human. Is it too odd for me to think about that? The letter Z. Zoo? Oh, wait. Oh, ox! Hey, that's cheating. That's not a place at all. Doesn't count. Oops, I didn't know you were here, Sephora, Yesod, sir. If there are AIs, wouldn't they be everywhere at once? Sorry, I know we aren't supposed to slack during work hours, but he insisted we... What? You started it! You wanted to get back at me for last time, remember? Shut it, dork. I'll think about the appropriate response for this case later. You two focus on your work. Of course, Sephora. Sir, we're sorry. Looks like word chaining is starting to become one of the more popular pastimes here again. Do you happen to enjoy word chaining, manager? Yesod begins to get lost in thought. James, you know you can't enter the cell for work when your mental corruption level is above 80%. It's against the rules. I know. Just this once, please. You know what happens if I fail to finish the assigned work regime? Besides, you know how Sally went in at 82% one time and came out fine. And I'm only out at 81%. Please? Come on, what are friends for? Act so strict and the employees will end up isolating you. It'll be so lonely. Just kidding. Even if all the employees were to hate you, I'd still be your playmate. You know that word playmate has no place in this corp... Oops, my bad. Anyway, can I please get to work now, my lord Yesod? Don't forget that I cut you some slack yesterday when we were playing Word Chain. Fine, but just this once. And make sure to take a psychological examination right afterward. You bet. Thank you, Yesod. I'll see you in a bit. At times, I see hallucinations when I change my clothes. Through the clothing, I can see my skin covered with festering boils. Of course, my body is perfectly fine when I open my eyes. It has come to a point where I've begun to find the sight of my normal skin strange and unnatural. I cannot help but ask myself, why is my body intact? Why is it not rotting? I've asked the other Sephiroth about these visions, but it seems I'm the only one who experiences this. Through attachment work, we can build bonds with the abnormalities. Abnormalities in possession of social desires will have a tendency to show their discontent if such needs are unsatisfied. This behavior will occur regardless of whether they have a full stomach and a spotless containment unit. Okay. We expand the information team. Did we lose anyone? Oh yeah, we lost 2 people. It's fine. They got spidered. And we'll take the reduced fear damage from clerks. We're going to hire new people and then do equipment. So we have 2 openings. So here is Oddflea. And then this is Aurora, and we'll make her level 2 of everything. That cost a ton of LP, but that's fine. I mean, LOB. Maxwell, we are going to... How do I... Ah, shit. I always forget how. Oh, yeah. Ego list. So, Maxwell, you do this and that. And then on the information team... Oh, I can filter or unfilter. Cool. Alright. We definitely want the red armor. For weapons, let's just give everyone... No, we gotta have some gunners. So, Lamarcus and Igori, you take this. The rest of you take this one. And then for weapons, the first 3, so that's Vincent, Ruby, and Tasha, you've got guns. The hell? Why can't you guns? Can you not guns for some reason? You can stick, but you cannot guns. Wonder why. Oh, it's fine. Alright, so... Can any of the rest of you guns? No. Huh. Oh, it says bald. I see. Only bald people. That's what the requisites. I don't know why my eyes were just looking over it. So, only bald people can have semi-automatic handguns. Okay, sure. Why not? That's probably fine. Alright, and then for gear, all of you can equip the wing beat. Those are adorable little clothing you all have now. So you are protected from red and white. Normal, black is neutral, and then you're still vulnerable to pale damage. We need some pale armor eventually. Okay, everyone is nice and equipped. We are good to go. Do 6 attachment works. We can again farm, because that's the 3rd one, right? That's black. So I think we can farm it on the bald one. He does black damage. Okay. Yeah, we can farm it on your bald. I don't want to do it on Teth. Or on Spiderbud. Oh, and Spiderbud has no positive outcome from work. At best, it'll be neutral. Wow. Okay. That's fine. And I guess we could... Oh, this abnormality is a thing. Interesting. Alright, we could do some work on that, too. Okay, I believe that's the highest level of ordeal that will manifest for the day. Ordeal will appear as the workday proceeds. So we're going to have a dawn ordeal, whatever that means. I assume that means the easiest. All right, let's do this. All right, you're bald. Do attachment with Ruby. Spider instinct with Aurora. And the newbie, Tango 0980 with Vincent. And we'll see what happens. We've got everything we need from Fairy. We still are working with the ego suits for Baldy. Alright. Just make Agent 47. That's a good idea. Said I can customize their appearance, too. I bet I could make someone straight up bald immediately to help your bald out. But he's got some friends now, so it's fine. Okay. Attachment by root. It's kind of nice having one that it doesn't matter what you pick. Like, that really helps me out with this Attachment Works completed mission. Like, that was really lucky. Okay, T0908. The sap of a nameless gigantic tree that roots itself on the edge of the world. Subjects who consume giant tree sap instantly recover physically. Furthermore, they continue to heal over time. That sounds too good to be true. I think I was having Tasha do it, so Tasha, you head back in. Yeah, it's some sort of floating orb. Just keep on doing it. We'll figure out what to do here. Instinct work again by Vincent. Vincent's become kind of our all-star here on the information team. And your ball just sucks. I mean, like, only getting a maximum of 6 boxes per work, like, that's so not helpful. Maybe I should... Yeah, this is going to take a while if I just stick with this pacing. So... Skin Prophecy is under alert, so we'll send Maki. And we need to start grinding up some points, so we're going to send in... Lamicarus here. Oh, wait. Nope. Attachment. Yes. And nobody else is in Meltdown. Giant Tree Sap has now had 2 uses. HE. So that's the 3rd of 5 risk level. Okay. Well, Tasha, keep it going. You are now the Tree Sap person. And it looks like the Spider Bud room is doing pretty well. Like, it's a little dark, but there's not all the crap everywhere like there usually is. Escape information. Non-escaping entity. Alright. So we have, oh god, a suit made of eyeballs and a weapon made of eyeballs. That's what I wanted. Oh god, Vincent, why? Vincent, no! Why were you cocooned, Vincent? I didn't say inside on him, right? I did say instinct. Maybe it just happens sometimes. Yeah, Vincent's dead. Okay, shit. Oh no, Vincent did have level 1 prudence. Oh crap. Yeah, I meant to send Aurora over there. That's fine. You know what? It's okay. Vincent was a rising star, and now he is a star. Kind of literally. It's okay. I moved too fast. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. And we don't need to think about it anymore. No, it's fine, Akamura. Reports of me getting a guy killed are possibly overblown. I'm not freaking out. It's because I've drank too much coffee and therefore my tone is slightly elevated. Don't look at that webbed cocoon. It is probably not a human. And as Foss says, at least now you get more boxes for the spider. Yeah, I mean, we can keep grinding on him better. It's possible you have made some sacrifices to collect half of the energy. Please do not let them be in vain. Cheer up. Oh, I'm cheery, Angela. Everything's good here. Tasha from the information department is dead. Wait, what? Wait, why is Tasha dead? Hold on. Hold on, wait. According to the exploration team, there were a large number of life forms around it with a scorched green tint. This was because the sap makes them satiated and contained potent healing agents. Certain subjects who consumed the great tree sap were found to suffer a side effect. Those who endured the side effect exploded and died with it. I'm sorry for laughing. Totally serious. Those who endured the side effect exploded and died within 20 to 30 seconds after consuming giant tree sap. The entire section they were in suffered white damage. Alright, hey, Odaly, why don't you head on over there and start drinking from it again? And we'll do attachment with Ruby to your bald. And Spider-Bud can be done with Aurora. This is fine. Yeah, who will play with the fairies now? Oh god, the Dawn of Green. One day a question crossed... God, I wish that would stay up. Because I don't know what that said. Let's see. Hi, Akamura. So... Oh, okay, there's the anomaly, or the ordeal down here. So we're gonna send everyone down there. Is that... That is a robot with a big ol' stabby stab that just blasted through two of my clerks. It's called Doubt. Wow, we crushed it. Oh, there's another one. Alright, everyone head on up. Head on up over to here. And Ruby, get back into your... Oh, he's not. He's still prepping. Okay. Ruby, head back into your bald. And Odaly, head back to the giant tree sap. Maybe I shouldn't be sending 3 people right now. We should probably be focusing on dealing with the ordeal. But we're really beating the crap out of it, so... Yeah, there we go. Plus 10% energy quota. Okay. Information team, please. I mean, control team. Head back to your encampment. Same with you, information team. Okay, good. So that can't cancel an order. So once work is started on an abnormality, they must finish it. Hi, Akamura. Uh-oh. Someone's uncontrollable. Odaly is dead. What? Oh, because Odaly exploded. That's fine. So... Oh, I don't want to risk Ruby, since Ruby is one of the few who can work on the bald one. And I don't want to risk Aurora, because she was really expensive. So, giant tree sap. Maxwell, you're a rookie. You drink some of the giant tree sap. I need 13 uses to fully unlock all the information, so there are going to be a lot of sacrifices in this one. I can't... don't worry, Akamura, I can't control names. I don't think. That's bad. It's bad to not be able to control names? Oh, like if there's a Sean that shows up? That would be bad. That would be very bad. Okay, Fairy Festival needs some work, since we lost some gear. However, some of our employees who drank the sap melted, leaving smoldering green remains. Experiments confirm there is a positive relationship between the frequency of the consumption of giant tree sap and the probability of exploding. So we shouldn't send the same one over there repeatedly. Hey, Maxwell, go repeatedly drink the sap. I wouldn't do that if it was someone important, but it's only Maxwell who's a level 1 of everything. And if sacrifices must be made, then we may as well make those sacrifices with someone who sucks. So, it's fine. No, Akamura, it's fine. This is how science works, probably. Alright, checking everyone's gear settings, making sure we've got maximum of everything else. Oh, we've got ordeals. Oh, the Fairy Festival is upset. Okay, we'll do an instinct on the Fairy Festival with, I think, Miho. Let me make sure there's nothing. Yes, okay. So we'll send in Miho, and she'll be safe as long as she doesn't go anywhere else afterward. So, Miho, you're heading here. The Great Tree Sap needs help, so Maxwell, head on over. And Spider Room needs to be Aurora. She's already in it. We'll have to probably have someone else do it afterward, unless she has a lot of hit points remaining afterward. So, Akamura, now that you're here, I hope you are enjoying this music when it plays. Doesn't it? It absolutely slaps. We'll probably do one more day and then call it a stream, because that'll be close or slightly after 6 my time. That'll be a good stopping point. Someone exploded, and that's fine, should not be in the same line. I'm second-guessing you being my boss, Pyro. No, only the newbies can explode. It's fine. Maxwell has stopped moving. Where is Maxwell right now? I don't know where Maxwell went. Okay, Aurora. You should survive this, so go ahead and head on over. Oh, did Maxwell explode? Yeah, Maxwell exploded. Okay, we're gonna not send anyone else to the giant tree sap. Everyone else is too important. We'll get a rookie to blow himself up in the next one. Bone the Cat says, if you or your loved one consume tree fruit, you may be entitled to compensation. Oh, who am I kidding? Yeah, we're not compensating employees. You kidding? Alright, it's fine, Akamura. It's fine. The biggest problem with all this is I need to buy some more gear. Oh, wait, there we go. Alright, we bought it. Everything's okay. Here, this one's probably your favorite, Akamura. This is Pepote. He eats fingers. Mainly from corpses. He's a good boy. You'll beat him to death. Look at his little eyes and his little nose. And his fluffy little tail that kind of looks like a hand. It's fine. All of this is fine. Okay. I think that's... So that's the quota. We do have more... Or we have gear we need to... Oh, God. I'm going to go through this again because I forgot already. Alright. So the top 4, that is everyone on the control team, is fully done and fully... Like, we've got all the gear we can from them. But we're going to need to work on the fairies, and we're going to need to work on the giant tree sap, and we're going to need to work on Spider Bud. So, Aurora... Aurora can work on Spider Bud. Fairy Festival can be one of the others. I guess Ruby. Ruby can play with the fairies. And then we'll just have a bunch of unequipped rookies drinking the tree sap until we've got that dealt with. So that's 10 or 13 more uses. Or not more uses, but total uses. Alright, we're good. We're good. Ranking C. That's fine. That's good enough. I still have my job, so that's what's important here. I do like that a tree is the most dangerous thing here. The tree and the spiders are racing for the highest kill count. I have played enough horror games to know that when the art style changes, you watch out. I am less happy that Angela now looks more human. Manager, is something wrong? Ah, I see. Will you wait just a moment if you could... Yeah, oh yeah, we should probably mention the dead, bleeding corpse over there, by the way. Will you wait just a moment? If you cannot bear to look, you should close your eyes. There, I fixed it. That was a system error. How strange, it shouldn't have been so easily compromised. It's a technology originally developed during the war, now widely used for commercial purposes. It's not that impressive of a technology, really. It would not surprise me if that's the way real life is heading. Like if they use augmented reality to try to make things more palatable for users. And also, I wonder if that does mean Angela is human and this whole AI thing is absolute bullshit. And that she was just playing the pronoun game with us before saying the founder was a he that starts with A. I bet you that's what's going on. Oh, damn it. Lobotomy Corporation's story has hooked me. Shit. The human brain is fragile. Seeing such a cruel and shocking sight may unintentionally lead to a momentary shutdown of the brain's functions. If a manager like you were to suffer such a reaction, it would be very troublesome for me. Would it? So I installed a cognition filter in your display. While the cognition filter functions, dead employees will look like cute dolls splattered with red paint. Yeah, this isn't good. Abnormalities, even those who would ravage your mental state just by being in your sight, will be reduced to adorable toys on the screen of your office. Trust me, before the cognition filter was installed, many a manager lost their sanity on that seat. Is that the first time she's looked at me? Okay, I don't recall seeing her eyes before. I cannot allow you to join them. Oh, good. Great. That sounds nice. That day, James released 2 abnormalities on purpose, and eventually 3 clerks and 4 agents were killed. As you may know, having 2 abnormalities breach and losing 4 agents is a rather significant loss of manpower. Of course, it was I who ordered for James to be gunned down. I know the kind of place we work in. I am not regretful for the fact that I was unable to stop him. It is that I regret having developed a personal relationship with him. I was careless with my position and let my subordinate exploit me. Chatting, games, yes, all of it was fun. James was a good joker, too. Of course, I had fun playing Wood Chain. We grew so intimate that I would forgive his trivial rules violations. But the price I had to pay for the error I made was not trivial in any way. Manager, this is Lobotomy Corporation. We see body bags every single day. It's a lonely place. Sometimes you will feel the urge to share the distress and anxiety with someone else, to have a friend. But, manager, whenever you feel lonely, please remember what happened to me, and try not to make the same mistake I did. You will not be able to get over the meaningless deaths that way. You will be able to get over the meaningless deaths that way. I envy Angela. She is truly a heartless monster. People say that I am too rational. Yesod, the cold-blooded machine. Yesod, the viper. Yesod, the cruel and emotionless. A frigid being who won't even bat an eye at the deaths of dozens of employees. I won't deny that I deserve the reputation. However, whoever built this place has to be a much more cruel person than I am. Sometimes I wish I were an AI without emotion. A vague sense of sympathy will only cloud your judgment. You are bound to make mistakes that way. Why would they place AIs with emotion to handle the facility if they were well aware that emotion would only get in the way? Do you know the answer? The best course of action is to handle things before everything turns sour. All will remain in order so long as the abnormalities are managed with the best of results. Please be sure to handle everything carefully. As far as I know, this is the best way to ensure nothing bad occurs. End the day without a bad work result. Okay. Okay. So, we just have to do things we know will work. In general, I guess. Although that will be a little difficult with the tree sap, unless a body exploding doesn't count as a bad result. So we've got 4 rookie positions to hire. We're going to not equip them. And instead they will be used to drink the tree sap. So Anthony, you're on the control team. Ashley Retuso? And Titania, you are on the information team. And let's roll. Okay, Aurora, you work on Spider-Bud. And Ruby, you work on Fairy Festival. Fairy Festival likes Instinct, right? Yeah. And so does Spider-Bud, right? Yeah, okay. Good deal. So, you two work on that. And then rookies, you start drinking the tree sap, and if you explode, well, that's your problem. Alright, so then once we get all the boxes, wow, the box quota is just increasing rapidly, which will further increase the chance of shit going wrong. Or at least lockdowns, I mean meltdowns. But this system should work. Yeah, Aurora's having a good time with the spider buds, and Ruby's having a fine time with the fairies, so everything should be fine. This should work perfectly fine. We just have to keep Ruby out of everywhere else. Spider-Bud had a neutral, better than a bad. And with 48 boxes to work with, we are 2 boxes away from finishing the Spider-Buds. So, giant tree sap. I guess with the giant tree sap, I'll cycle it, so that way we can reduce the chance that someone explodes. I interpret it as the more tree sap is used in the current day, the more likely someone will explode. Oh, maybe that's true. Oh, we have another thing. Other various experiments confirm that the probability of melting rapidly increases as more sap is consumed. Okay. So, as soon as we hit this required use as 13, we're not going to drink it anymore. The giant tree sap will be good as an emergency command if we need... Like, if we have someone who's very injured, and I need to get them their hit points back immediately. Which doesn't seem like a thing that we would generally need to do, because keeping them in their rooms will heal them pretty quickly anyway. But, I mean, that's sort of the point. The giant tree sap is probably a super emergency item. The doggo is upset, so head on in there, Lamarcus. Yes, get your fingers eaten, says Akamura. Oh, Aurora's nice and relaxed around the spider buds. That's great. Giant tree sap needs another use, so we'll send the rookie from the control team. So that's Anthony. He can head downstairs. I love that it's basically us just saying, here, drink this. Don't worry that it's a mysterious red fluid. It's fine. Just drink it. We need 6 more boxes from the fairies to finish up their gear. Your bald is done. Spider-Bud is where we need them. Fantastic! Okay, so the only thing we're lacking now is just getting the rest of the boxes to meet our quota. And between Fairy Festival and Spider-Bud, we can do that probably fairly easy. I guess I could do that with one sin also. Lamarcus can handle that. Oh, Maxwell, I think, is dying. Hold on a minute. It said he was... See, I wish there was a way I could pull up the exact locations of my people. But it said he was uncontrollable, so wherever Maxwell is, he's probably having a bad time right now. Yeah. I don't see him, though. I can't click their names in here, either. Oh, well. Let's see. Many wondered how such a large tree could prosper all the way out in the barren outskirts. The life forms who consumed its sap became its nutrients sooner or later. The tree simply reaped from what it sowed. Oh, God. And that sort of plays into Angela's metaphor that, now that I think about it, may not have been such a metaphor after all, and may have been a little bit more literally true than we were led to believe. Maxwell, where are you? Okay, we have a meltdown. And we have a lot of problems. Alright, everyone who's got weapons, head on over. Including you, rookies, who have no weapons. Wow, Aurora is getting the crap eaten out of her. Aurora may not make it. I can't get her to, like, recall her, so... Yeah, we've got a hell of a turnover rate in this corporation. Is that one of my people? Or is that a clerk? That may have been a clerk. You, get over here and help. Okay, everybody. Information team, head back home and get your health points back up. Igori has stopped moving, so Igori is dead. Ruby is fine. I don't see Aurora, so I think Aurora's dead. Yep, Aurora's dead. Well, shit. My best... Oh my god, there's still another one. Hold on. Everyone get back here. We're moving as one unit. So when there's an ordeal, I really do need to just drop everything and send the entire... like, everybody, rather than just a few. There we go. We're clear. Okay, everyone return to your homes. And... so... okay, we finished with Fairy Festival. We finished with Your Bald. So, Spider Bud is done as well. But I don't think I've got anyone on information team who can do it safely. Yeah, everyone would immediately die. So we're just gonna leave Spider Bud alone, and instead, checking over gear right now. Yeah, we lost a gun at some point. So we need someone who's protected against white damage. And someone with high hit points to work with Old Lady. So I guess that would be Miho. Yeah. Head on over, Miho. I think Miho has protection against white damage, right? She's wearing gear, but I can't pull that up. I can't remember. Oh, Old Lady was upset? Oh, because Miho now has the stuff. Okay. Miho, come back home. Miho is not moving. Miho is just taking sanity damage. Oh, is that the thing? Like, they're just guaranteed to die at that point? Well, she's going crazy. Okay, now she's fine. Okay, so she's heading back to get recovered. So that's what I need to do. If Old Lady has the black solitude around her, I need to send someone who has high sanity and white defense, and then we just take it. And then she'll be okay. Yeah, Miho's fine now. Yes, we had to send someone in to take the old lady's sad away. To tank it? Oh yeah, to tank her sad. Yes. That is precisely what was happening. Oh. So we're gonna go double speed here. You would be a sociopathic manager? You can play this, Akamura. Oh, you'd be a good one. You might like this. This seems like your kind of thing, since they're all SCPs. It's like SCP crossed with Fallout Shelter. Crossed with a little portal, what with GLaDOS and such. Alright, so... God, we need so many more boxes for her. Head back in, Miho. Where the hell is Maxwell? Like, it says he's uncontrollable, but I don't know where he is, so... I don't know if he's melting or what the deal is with him. I hope there's an upgrade eventually that lets me get a tracker to see where specific people are. That would be very helpful. Okay, one more. Akamura says, very accurate to management that when someone's not doing their job, it's really hard to find them. Damn it, Anthony, where are you? Alright, head back in, Miho. I am getting attached to certain agents similar to the way you do in XCOM. Okay, Popote needs some help, so Lamarcus, head on in. The spiders need some help. Head on in. Wait, Aurora was my specialist there. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I don't have anyone who can cover that now. Miho's gonna have to do it the instant she finishes her current job. And then Yorbald will send, Ruby in. Aurora, what are you doing? Let's see. Or not Aurora, she's dead, right? Yeah, not Aurora. Miho. Miho is at Old Lady. Right, okay, that's fine. Hurry the hell up, Miho, or we're gonna have to sacrifice someone. Oh my god, I don't think we're gonna have the chance. Okay, looks like we're sacrificing a rookie. Tatiana, go for it. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, Tatiana. We have no choice, though. We can't get anyone else down there fast enough. Probably a good thing that Tatiana... Oh, wait. Workday complete. If I hit it quick... What if I hit it? Maybe that stops the death from happening? Let's see. Maybe I saved Tatiana just by... Like, we saved her by the bell. Oh, God. More creatures. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for today, because I am out of time to keep streaming. I am enjoying this game so much more than I thought I would, and I'm gonna keep playing this on my own. It's super fun. If you want to see more of it, let me know in the chat and the comments. I claimed I wouldn't send people to certain death. Well, that was past Pyro. He doesn't... We don't worry about past Pyro. And present Pyro totally knew about the being saved by the bell, so it's fine. Probably. Alright, so that's going to do it for today. Again, if you want to see more, chat and comments. There are links in the video description to buy the game on Steam, as well as my Discord, PayPal, Patreon, and other places you can support the channel. And apparently there are more spin-offs of this game, too. There's apparently some sort of game from the same company where you're managing it on a more global scale, I think. Like, you're trying to manage different lobotomy corporations around a city or something. I'm going to look into that. I didn't care about it when I first glanced at it at the beginning of the stream, but now I need to look up more about this universe, because this is very intriguing to me. So that will do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you again next week for another stream, which will be Mercury Fallen. Nice little and far more peaceful colony builder. Bye, everybody.